I'm just saying.
Alright.
It's been like 55 minutes. It's
Alright.
my fault, really.
know.
I mean, it's my fault. It's okay.
Let me go to Twitch so I can stop the stream so I can listen to everybody.
You sound like a
Oh,
pansy.
Stop it.
She doesn't like it.
No, she does not. She does not like my
Put
cockney.
that Beavis and Butthead away.
That's not Cockney.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, it kind of
Sorry.
is.
Can't help it.
Anyway, network error. Please try again. There we go.
So, guys, we had a pretty fun mini on Wednesday.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch it yet.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm still gonna check it out too.
Oh, good. Just figured I'd throw it out there in case anybody was
Reese
unaware.
just decided to fucking traumatize me.
It was fun. It was a fun session.
Yeah, no. He's
Poor
traumatized.
Loki had to witness me losing my shit, and Loki also got traumatized. Poor Loki, for entirely different reasons.
Oh, poor Loki has way more stuff coming here. I feel like
Trix, can we
he's
get a
gonna
sound
learn
check
about
for
his
me?
porn soon. Sorry.
Trix. Honk.
Sorry. I'm here. I'm on.
Sound check.
Sound check. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 9, 10.
That was everybody except you.
Are you sure you're Onk?
Huh?
She
Didn't-
said I'm Onk, and I
You
was
didn't ask
wondering if she
me.
was sure.
Test,
I
test,
didn't
test,
have
test,
to.
test.
You guys were all talking, so he was over there
Oh,
saying,
nice.
"So and so
Yep.
is good. So and so is good. So and so is good." Onk was the only one
Yeah.
who didn't say anything.
No, that's good.
No, you're just being vindictive. You won't let me claim green.
Oh,
You
God.
have a freaking statue.
No, he has a statue that literally says he's green.
I'm
So-
fine. You guys are great. You're awesome.
So funny.
He literally has a trophy that says
And
second
you didn't
place
even
is
put
green.
a picture of it in the Discord for everyone to see.
No,
I
'cause then
know.
everybody will know I'm second place. I'm not doing that.
I want them all to see
There you go.
exactly what bullshit I got up to.
I heard about
Like,
this. I
I'm
want to see
committed,
it.
guys. I bought him a foot tall trophy.
Can
It's
I
a whole
see it,
ass
Loki?
Come on,
It's a 12
Loki.
inch
You
trophy.
gotta put a picture of it.
No.
He's
Yes,
like,
no
yes.
Do it,
No.
you coward.
Yeah, that's right.
Now you need a trophy case.
No. No.
I'm gonna
Jamie, by
send
the
you a
way,
trophy every time.
that
No, I'm just
is
kidding.
some of the most hilarious shit I've ever heard. That you actually sent him a second place trophy. That's so funny.
Hey,
I'll-
so
I'll
what
take the
happened
picture
was, is
there.
I threatened to, and then he was like, "You don't fucking do it," and he was like, "You're not going to," and I was like, "Well, now
Ugh,
I fucking have
I'm
to."
stealing that at some point. I got
I-
stealing that idea. I got.
I
to.
called her bluff. I didn't think she would actually. Mistakes are made. AFK,
You highly underestimate my ability to be a petty asshole.
Just one sec, guys. I got a bee that just flew in my room.
A bee? Oh no!
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Alright, he's dead.
Who, Reeks? Why'd you kill him? I turned my back on you guys for 5 seconds. You freaking killed Reeks?
Yeah, we killed Riggs.
What?
Yep.
I'm dead. I died. I'm dead.
Jesus.
Oh, damn. All right. Fries, we're starting your campaign early.
Riggs,
A little bit earlier than we thought.
Is that your skull on the blanket over there? That's your skull, right? Ed?
Oh yeah. Totally. Where's Bob?
Behind
He's
the
in the
blanket.
cage.
Oh, I don't see him.
Bob the
He
Builder.
was being really exceptionally naughty today, so I decided instead of fighting him for screen time, I wanted to enjoy my snacks and peace, so he got to go to bed early. But if I'm talking and he's in the cage, he gets mad. But if he's covered up, then he knows that it's bedtime.
Gotcha. It's cool. It's cool that you train them that way to kind of
Sorta.
No.
All right.
Covered
Sorry?
up means quiet time.
All right. First of all, I want to apologize for us being an hour behind tonight. It's again, kind of some stuff happened last minute there, and I kind of had to deal with it. But anyway, thank you all for being patient. I appreciate it. All right. Is everybody ready?
Yes, I just want to say, look,
Yeah.
I found a lyric.
Oh, you got a shadow. That is awesome. I didn't know you could still get those.
Aw.
She's had him for a while. Did you buy that
Hey,
for
no,
you, or
you
did
got
I
it
buy
for
that
me.
for you?
You bought it for me. It was my Christmas present, like,
Oh, he glows. That's
yeah, it lights
cool.
up because he's got the little sigil on his
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
Turn off.
Yeah, his name is Lyric on my character. I usually grab him and run him around. All right. Okay, everyone.
Y'all are just like collecting pets and naming them after my D&D character. Like, what the hell? Just kidding.
But it's a purple. It's literally a purple fox. How
This
could
is
I
fair?
not call it lyric?
Okay, here we go. After the party's victory over a band of bounty hunting bandits and a monstrous two-headed ogre, Lyric begins to play her flute in a haunting melody as Loki approaches. Playing his pan flute in tone with hers, Loki places his hand on Lyric to comfort her, and mysteriously, the two of them fall into a deep trance. Sato, noticing their condition, attempts to break them out of it, receiving a strange vision of a cottage surrounded by smoke and a drow boy hiding behind a bush as he shakes Lyric and Loki back into consciousness. Azel catches up to the group as they discuss the bandit and possible suspects who would be planning their demise. Then they decide to pile up the bodies and set them ablaze before continuing. Making their way further down the path and away from Phandelver, it's decided that it would be a good idea to set up camp for the night. Smelling the aroma of barbecued meat, Sato goes to investigate, followed by Loki and Lyric. In the near distance, a group of red-cloaked figures is seated around a campfire. Still in fox form, Lyric volunteered to get a closer look. That's where we're going to begin this evening. I would like to set the mood here. It is probably about 7:30 in the evening here, as the sun has kind of gone down, kind of below the bottom of the nearest kind of a peak that you, or the valley that you can see rather, in the distance of trees, the tree line, as the kind of the clouds in the distance kind of give off like a purple hue and blues and pinks. There's a slight breeze that seems to be blowing from the west to the north, or sorry, from the west to the east, as Sato the Barbarian gets a good whiff of what smells like roasted hog, possibly, and Lyric, in fox form, begins to investigate. Let me. Uh-oh. Here it is. Upper left-hand corner here. Lyric, before we dive in to our shenanigans here, I'd like to go back to the camp first, where Azel and Artak, Talia, and Trix are all kind of around the cart, and Maladroit as you kind of prepare for settling in for the evening. I'm gonna take these grids right off because there's no reason to have them on right now. How's that?
Oh, can I get control of my character, please?
Oh, you don't? You don't have it?
No.
Oh, Reeks. There you go, bud.
Yay.
Sorry about that. All right, you four have the floor.
Well, I think what Hazel wants to do right now, since we're all kind of settling down, I don't know where Sato, Trix, or Loki, or Lyric or Loki are right. I'm gonna go over to Artok. I'm gonna speak to him for a sec.
I'm looking in the pond trying to figure out how.
Oh, hey, so the
deep it
grid is
is.
off. We can't use the. Never mind. It's fine.
How big is the pond, by the way, TM?
Oh, the pond here. Maybe I should put the grid back up. The pond is pretty wide. Actually, you're looking at probably
30 feet.
30 feet, yeah, by I don't know, something like 15 or 20.
And how deep is it? Deep?
It's kind of hard to say from where you're currently standing. You can definitely go ahead and
can see
investigate.
Fish in it though, right?
You can.
Okay. I have an idea, but I'll let Hazel do his thing first.
By the way, we are missing familiars.
That's fine. Zephyr's flying around somewhere.
Yeah.
Are you? Oh, they're
He's
not
fucking
here.
around at
The
night
birds
like an owl.
and Flicker.
Oh, weird, man. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. Shit.
That's fine.
Hey, what did
So-
we say about that?
What?
Sir, I'm gonna make you roll on the
Excuse?
D20 table.
Oh no! I
I'm
did
saying
it.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he now gets punished for being horrible to himself. He has to roll a confidence modifier and then compliment himself until he feels
It's
better.
hilarious. She made me do this the other night. It was pretty cool. All right, here is. There's Keket.
Hey.
I'm sorry, you guys. I will.
I had on
do
a
this.
donkey.
Mule.
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 Close enough. Half donkey, half horse.
Half horse, half donkey.
We call them honkies here.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Oh my god.
No.
Honestly?
Okay, we're all white.
That was great. So
Oh,
Hazel's gonna awkwardly walk over to Artok. And just kind of in general be awkward and just say, hey, I've got something to give you.
Kind of look him up and down. Like, fully prepared. I'm about to get stabbed. Like, yeah?
So
Why is there a giant Zephyr?
Little
Zephyr's
Zephyr.
enormous.
it's not giant.
No,
Uh,
it was like giant for a half second there.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So do you remember when you all just kind of woke up after being in that dungeon and I saved you guys from it?
I think the point is we don't remember it, but I am aware of what you're speaking of.
Okay. Well, when I brought you back, I paid Toblin to give everybody a meal in the morning after y'all woke up, and well, long story short, I took some money from you and I just wanted to pay you back for that. So here's 3 gold back.
Kind of look at him, just not saying anything. And then I don't take the money and I just say, okay, I appreciate you being honest. But I understand that there were other circumstances. You can keep it.
Are you sure?
Also,
I
I'm pretty
just wanna-
sure you need it much more than I do at this point.
Well,
Broke bitch.
I don't know, man. You're a
Well-
wizard.
That last part was out of character.
Oh shit! I thought you were in character. I was about to say, God damn!
well,
I no chill tonight.
I don't want to feel like
Artok
owing
serving
anybody,
tea.
so I'd rather give you the money instead of holding
No,
it to
I mean, if you did what you say, and I don't remember it, but I'll believe you. You don't owe me anything.
All right, if you say so.
Now,
just-
you want to help me with a little experiment?
Yeah, I just wanted to apologize. But yes, if you want me to do you a favor instead of the gold, do that.
So I point our direction at the pond, and I look at him like, "How many fish do you think are in here?"
Best guess. Can I just roll an intelligence check to see?
Give him a best guess.
Best guess.
Roll a d20 to see what you guess.
30?
Or roll 2d20, actually, I think would probably be better.
You said 30?
100.
I'll just go 30.
I just look at him like, yeah, I thought so too. I think that'd be enough for 6 people and Sato. And then I just get real close to the water, and I use my breath weapon on it.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Lightning breath.
Yes!
On the pond?
On the pond.
No,
My lightning breath.
No, don't do that. No.
Good fish that way!
You're gonna use your lightning breath on the pond.
Why? What's
No.
gonna? What?
Okay.
They're investigating other people, but you don't know that, so it's fine.
Yeah, I know, but that's what Artok would do.
No, you
Oh,
can't cook
Jesus.
fish that way!
I'm not saying
Oh
cook
my
them, but they'll
God.
float up, and I just have to pull them out.
No, don't cook
I'm just gonna
them!
quietly point out.
Actually-
that
Actually,
if
it might not
it
be
was
a bad
their
idea
fault.
because it would probably just stun them.
Yeah,
If you
Actually, I'm
This
gonna
is how I-
help,
Dragonborn fishing.
that's how I fish.
I'm gonna help him out with that. Can I use shatter as well? Because it's thunder damage.
Oh my god, you guys.
if you cook a
We have a
They'll be
fire.
cooked.
They don't need to
Yeah.
be cooked.
So you
We don't have-
your intention, your plan is to
I'm
lightning.
gonna try,
Yeah.
stun the fish, and then I'll use my mage hand to pull them out one by one.
Wow. Okay.
That's gonna be.
Link me the
The breath weapon.
please.
Yeah, fun. It's 5x30. Beam,
Smart. This is
essentially.
smart. Yeah. I'm trying to
I
remember.
thought of it like an hour after our last session, and I've just been really upset that I couldn't say anything until.
Oh, lightning. Okay,
Hmm.
take an action.
I
You
still
are
have 2
hilarious,
left.
Arthur.
Here's dex save. Yeah. Proficiency. 1d10. Half his damage. All right. Let me just do this for the funds.
Because
Oh
it's in
my
a line
God.
and it's water, I figured
Yeah.
it would disperse the electricity.
The funny
You're
thing
muted,
about
Jay,
that,
if you're...
Hang on, I'll be right back.
What
funny
is
thing
the
about that, I read up on
I'm
how
singing the
lightning
fish
works in it.
song.
30-foot line?
Yeah, so for me, if I aimed it... Like, that's kind of why I was asking how deep it was,
Yeah.
but...
So it's hard to see from here, but I'll say here we'll do this. We'll just make it easier. Sato's got us these awesome templates. We should use them.
Yeah, the template's cool.
They are cool. Where's the lightning?
I mean, it hit, like, to here-ish.
I would say it would like arc into the water. It wouldn't really.
That's a little bit too wide, but,
It is, but
yeah,
I
essentially.
put it on the wrong layer.
Oh, Artok, you are hilarious, man.
What is the worst about this, or the best about this? I'm not yet is that Trix and I have a very easy way to fish that doesn't involve
Shape water.
nuking 30 of them at once.
But it
You only
works.
have to clean those before we can eat them.
Says
What are you
you.
talking about? All the germs will be cooked off once we electrocute them.
No.
You not know how to open fire cook fish? You just let
Oh,
the
man,
skin
not
like
grabbing the
crisp
right
up,
ones.
and then you can peel it right off, and then you just pick food off the bones.
That one you got looks fine. That's 5 feet by approximately 30.
You have to cut the guts out though.
Yeah,
That's
what I'm
actually
saying, you
20,
have to
but
clean
for some
them.
reason
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
fine.
see a 30
We're not
footer,
using
but
it
it's
in
all right.
combat.
Yeah. But anyway, you get the
Yeah.
idea. So
Yeah.
which
As-
direction would you like to lean it? Like
As
Just
Artok
try to point
readies
it at
it
the
up.
bulk of the pond. So
Okay.
kind of, I guess diagonal here. I'll do a little. So I guess like this way
you got it.
to about like there.
As Artok readies it up, I'm just gonna yell back to Talia and Trix, "Hey, do we have any salt in the cart?"
That's perfect. Are you gonna like kind of yell it to him up the hill?
I mean, a little bit, like loud enough for them to hear me.
Okay. okay.
Talia's immediately gonna come running over.
Yeah.
Like,
Sure.
what is going on?
Oh, nothing. We're just
So
we're fishing.
Talia, you observe Artok begin to start to build up in order to kind of disperse this lightning breath from his mouth here as you kind of approach.
I'd stay away if I
I'm
were you,
gonna-
Talia.
I'm gonna hold my hand, realize what he's doing, hold my hand out to try to stop him, but I don't actually want to stop him. Hilarious.
That's awesome.
I just want to be like, no, but be like too late.
Can't hear her over the revving.
Ah.
No, stop it.
Wow. All right. So as you approach Talia, I'm trying to find fish, but it's like
You don't have to put them in.
I
Yeah,
know.
you
I know.
don't.
It'd be hilarious if there were like fish with like little X's for eyes.
Start,
You can
just
bastard
start
it.
popping up. That'd be great.
It'd be so good.
Yes,
Um,
exactly, Jay.
I could just be like, boom, but I won't. So as you begin to
Okay, I'm back.
welcome back. As you begin to project forth this lightning breath, Artak, you start to hear the crackling sounds as the first kind of bits begin to come out. And as this happens, the fingers or arcs, if you will, of electricity begin to kind of reach across the lake and the pond and various random spots as they kind of penetrate the water and then they disappear, and another one penetrates the water and disappears. And before you know it, 13, 14, 15, 16 fish pop up from the depths of the water here. They kind of blub to the surface as they kind of float on the surface. There's a little bit of a smell in the air, Artak, of smells like possibly a little bit of burning fish, perhaps. At the same time, Artak, you do realize that this produced quite a bit of crackling sound around you, kind of in this place in the forest.
Look at both of them and say, "Well, that'll keep the animals away tonight for sure."
And I'm gonna look at Artok. Say, have you never cooked fish before? Because have to, and I'm gonna kind of gesture at the fish. You have to take the guts out, otherwise the fish is bitter. And I'm just gonna kind of throw my hand up and say, "I'm not cleaning all of these," and then storm away.
I start using my mage hand to start pulling them out of the water and bring them.
Trix would have just kind of moved to the other side of the cart as. Just...
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's a weight limit. Never mind. Would I be able to use that with mage hand?
I would say you could probably do it like in the course of like a couple of minutes. You could probably do it, all of them. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, we'll let you do
I'll
that.
hold out like a loose bit of my robes from my armor to like
Sure.
like hammock it. That way he can put it in my
Oh,
clothing.
So you're gonna make yourself smell like wet fish.
I don't care.
Wet, dead, burnt fish.
he's helping.
I don't care.
Zephyr's
Okay,
making
you
love
do
to
you.
Dragon
Yeah, I like
If
Cat.
you don't dump a bucket of water on
Sure.
Alec for smelling like fish after dumping a bucket of water on me for smelling like wolf guts,
That's
I'm gonna be offended.
amazing. Is Zephyr kind of traversing the surface of the water here too? You kind of
Yeah,
getting
he's
a good
picking
look.
them out. As
I would like you, Artak, I would like you to roll a perception check for me, please. And
Uh-oh.
does Zephyr have? I'm trying to remember here if he has.
He has some extra stuff.
Yeah,
advantage
go ahead and
on
add his
eyesight?
proficiencies.
He's got a. I think Sato, was it +3?
Where did I put it? I might have
perception?
put
That
it
would
in
make
rules.
Yeah,
sense.
I think you messaged it. To
Oh,
me.
you know what? He did. He did message. It's right. It is in.
Yeah, it's in modified rules. So they
Yeah.
got perception +3.
Okay.
Thank you, Sato, for
Thank
doing
you.
that. That's awesome,
Yep.
man. It saves
Alright.
some grease. Cool. So yeah, just add that to the roll.
Sorry, it's a little slow.
What do we figure that they could hold like 25 pounds? I think.
All right, so it's +2 right now, so we just add.
Oh, the
one.
owl.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
22.
wow. 22. Jesus. Artak, as Zephyr traverses the surface of the water and begins to kind of collect fish, so to speak, you notice for a moment there is something large and rectangular, and it seems to be giving off a little bit of light, or not light, reflecting rather, a little bit of light from above, maybe from a little bit of the sun going down or whatever. It's probably 13 or 14 feet below the surface, so then you could tell now that this is pretty deep pond here, as you can see.
I look at Azel, I'm like, Do you see that? I'm just trying to point at it.
Seems
What does that look
really
like
far
to you?
from him.
Too
Yeah.
far. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of through the eyes of Zephyr.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
I turn around while Zephyr's still picking up fish, and I call to Talia, like, "Hey, come back. I need your help."
Uh, I make my way back over.
And
Yes.
I kind of like lean it over to her, and so our eye lines kind of match. And I say, "There's something about 14 feet in there. I've seen you move water before. Do you think you could help me out?" Also, I have a feeling you're a bit more adept with water than I am.
Well, let.
You know, I don't want to get my books wet. Not a big fan of water. Realizing my character may or may not be a house cat.
Nice.
So I can water. A lake doesn't count as an open container, so I can only direct the water 5 feet at a time. 14 feet out of my. I can destroy water in an open container, but a lake. Is the water still dangerous?
Good question. It doesn't seem to be.
I want to gently reach down and just like very quickly put my hand in the water.
Yeah, there's no effect, Talia.
Let me check.
Shove her real quick to try and scare her. Just
No,
like,
no.
Careful, Artok, your fries is showing.
Well, in that case, how far? Like, can you? I'm looking at Artok and say, can you point exactly where you're looking? Like exactly where?
I look at Zephyr, and then I have him. I don't know. Can owls hover?
Yes.
Probably.
I think so.
So, I don't know. I'll just say like here. If it's 14, it's probably like there-ish,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And
that's
then
right.
it's straight down.
It is.
Yes.
So I'm going to jump in the water and swim out to that spot.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
Are you gonna?
using my I have a swim speed of 30 feet, and I can breathe air and water. So I'm gonna dive under the water and start swimming down.
Oh, so good. Okay, Talia. As you begin to, sorry, Trix.
I was just gonna say, and by the way, if Zephyr can't hover, he could definitely do a small circle over it.
Yeah, he could. That's true. Yep. I think he can hover, from what I understand. So that's actually, and in this moment, actually, what are you actually doing in this moment, Trix?
Attending to Flicker.
Okay, you kind of hanging out by the cart with Flicker
Yeah.
and with Maladroit and kind of keeping watch.
Yeah.
Okay, roll a perception check for me,
no.
Trix.
You had to open your mouth, didn't you? Had to draw attention to yourself. Ouch.
An 11. All seems well, Trix.
Yay. Seems.
We're gonna come to Loki, Sato, and Lyric in just a second here. Before that, Talia, you are under the surface of the water now. 3 feet, 4 feet, 6 feet, 10 feet, and you're starting to see an object. It's quite large, actually. Probably the size of a pretty large chest, you would say. Seems to be some gold and brass metal bands and such that kind of extend the entire length of the chest. A very sturdy looking chest to you. As you get closer, Talia, roll an investigation check for me. See what you get.
8.
An 8. There are symbols on it. It's really hard to make out. There's crust and dirt and mud kind of caked in and around the symbols, but you can make out that there is a keyhole. This is a chest.
And I actually, you know what? I'm gonna swim back up.
Okay.
Quick.
Sure.
And I'm gonna Can I just run over and grab rope off of the cart and then come
You
back
can.
and swim back down?
Sure, you can. You can.
Okay,
Yep.
that's what I'd like.
As she's walking
Yes.
by, like, wait, where are you going?
I need rope.
I have rope.
Okay, I'll take rope from you, and I hold my hand out.
Nice. Nice.
I pull out the rope that Lyric gave me from the bag of holding, the 50 feet of hempen rope.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
And
I'm
then
gonna...
before she goes, I asked,
Yeah.
do you want me to hold on to one half of this?
Yes, please. And I'm gonna hand him one end.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Artok understands what you're kind of getting at here. Yeah.
And I'm gonna swim back down, and I'm going to use the rope. And are the handles like? Are they like space? There's like I can run the handles.
So
of the
as you,
chest?
yes, there's kind of a ring on each one. The left ring seems to be unattached, though. However, from the chest as a whole. So the right hoop, the right handle, if you will, seems to be secure.
Okay.
So you could probably.
So I'm gonna run the rope through the right handle.
Okay.
And then like down, and then I'm gonna
Sure.
wrap it as many 3 times around the width of the chest, and then I'm gonna run it back
That's doable.
up through
Okay.
the right handle again, and then tie it off in a dead man's knot.
All right. Roll a. Let me see here. I'm gonna let you choose us. Well, we're gonna go ahead and it's gonna be a dexterity check for sure.
Okay.
Sleight of hand, maybe, maybe not. Performance, perhaps. I think we're just gonna go with just a flat out dex check. Let's see what you got. I know.
Oh.
That's 7.
Oh. Oh.
Talia, you begin to weave the rope into kind of around the chest and through the hoop and into itself. It seems like you have a pretty good knot here.
Okay. So what I'm also gonna do
Uh-huh.
is I am going to grab the handle,
Yes.
handle, with
Uh-huh.
one hand, and I'm gonna grab the rest of the rope with the other hand so that it's around me, like the handle here and the rope here, and I'm gonna pull on the
Ooh.
rope as a sign to pull up.
Okay, you
So
got
I'm
it.
still holding onto the chest as I pull up.
Artok, the rope seems to be there seems to be tension. Like Talia seems to be moving the rope, kind of signaling you.
I look at Azel and I say, here, grab one part of this and help me heave this up.
You're muted.
Just start.
I'm holding fish. Okay, and then he just drops the fish and grabs the rope.
It's awesome. That's great. The fish is gonna
I'm
fall
like,
on the ground.
I should have realized that.
That's great. That's
Just
great.
start pulling.
Okay, and
Not
as you do
realizing that
this,
fits with eccentric wizard personality.
all right, as you do this, we are going to go ahead and go to Lyric for the moment.
Thank God I can breathe underwater, man.
I know, right?
All right,
It's like,
Lyric.
you can
Goodness.
breathe underwater. You can breathe
Give me
underwater.
one
Did
second
I
here.
hear the lightning attack happening over there?
You probably it's pretty far away. I would say
Okay,
no.
good,
I would
good,
say
good.
no.
Good,
Yeah.
good. If I didn't hear it as
Yeah.
a fox being sneaky, they didn't hear it. And that's all that's important.
All right. So, Lyric.
Hmm?
Give me 1 second here.
Is
I
that
have
a
a
whole
decision
ass
to make.
pig? That is
That
in
is a
fact a
whole
whole
ass
ass
pig.
pig.
All right, Lyric.
Oh,
God.
shit, I have a decision to make.
It's 7 clones of sorry.
So, Lyric, as you begin to sorry about that. That's probably where you are. As you begin to kind of sneak up, as we left last session, you saw kind of a cage. And forgive me, guys. Forgive me for the crudeness of this map. I didn't go crazy with
Oh, no,
detail
that's
because I planned on having a little bit more time to anyway.
Reek.
So just kind of use your imagination.
No, Reeks,
Reeks.
it looks great.
Roll a
Thank you.
1d20, Reek.
Oh no! Natural 20.
Oh, fuck my life.
You're in trouble now.
Oh god. All right. So yeah, Lyric, you kind of see that there is a kind of a raised part of the land here, and then a lower part. There seems to be tents set up here, along with a whole bunch of like humanoid humans, possibly with long red cloaks. And I will leave it to you.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fuck, there's 11 of them. Okay. I'm going to Foxy my way this way, like right up to this little cage right here.
All right. Are you just kind of well?
I'm
You're.
being sneaky.
I was gonna ask. Yeah. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me, Lyric.
Okay,
What is even
so that's
going
the first
on
place
here?
I'm gonna hit. Fuck, where's my character sheet, guys? So
Did you
I
pop
rolled a
it out?
d20 to make a decision, but I didn't like the decision it gave me, and so I rolled again, and then it gave me a natural 20, and I think the dice have spoken. So
Oh no, what are you doing?
behaving, unfortunately.
Oh, nice. Oh man. Jeez.
26.
You know, that is insane. With a natural 20, you get a 29.
Damn.
That's so high.
Well,
All
no one's
right.
gonna notice her.
Yeah, so you kind of
Skill monkey.
sneak in quite easily, Lyric, as you kind of traverse the landscape here and kind of dodge in between rocks and bushes and shrubbery and little bits of nature.
Mhm.
Yeah, you make it to the cage, Lyric.
I'm gonna
There seems to be
investigate the cage.
Yeah, roll an investigation check for me. There is a bit of fabric kind of down over most of the cage. You can see the bottom of the cage and make out what it is. So go ahead and roll an
Because of course
investigation
there's
check.
Investigation.
Yeah, of course.
You said the magic words.
20. Wow, a dirty 20. All right, Lyric, whisper room, please.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
sir.
Uh-oh. Trouble.
Could be. I think Loki, me and you should be. I think we can see. I was going to ask that if we can see her.
Oh. Oh. So it's 70 foot away from us?
Should be about 60 feet away from us.
I don't know if we would see with the trees right here.
Yeah, which way did she come from? I think she came from like up through right here.
Yeah, because if that's where the if that's where it originates from,
So
then I
we're
don't-
probably back behind, like a little bit lower than that, right?
right there, like that.
Yeah, I think so.
It would be really
I think
fucking
that's a
hard to
pretty
see it.
accurate depiction
Did
of where
anyone
you
else
guys
just
are.
hear that
Yeah.
god-awful high-pitched noise?
No.
No.
Oh.
What did you hear?
It sounded like a really high-pitched cricket.
No.
That
I
could have
think
been
it's
your
part of the background
I
noise.
think it is part of the background noise. It was awful. It went for like 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, somebody hit the Discord soundboard crickets.
No, it's not
That
doing
one?
it now.
I was about to say that.
No, it's not doing it. I'll have to listen. And
I wouldn't be able to tell. I have constant tinnitus.
I do too, but this was higher than the range of tinnitus.
Why do you guys
Some-
have tinnitus?
I've had tinnitus because
Shitty
I've had ear surgery when I was a kid. I had tubes in my ears.
Yeah, I did too.
I can hear the electronics. It really drove me crazy at my old office because there was no, like, it
Oh,
just
I
moved
can
into
too.
a new office and sound dampening, like sound absorption. And the battery backups made the worst noise. And I was in a shared office, so there was a battery backup at the desk. We were at an L desk. I worked 3 days a week. The other lady worked 2 days a week, opposite days. Her battery backup was here. Mine was here. So I had one on either side, and it was.
You heard that like
there it
that
is again.
buzzing noise?
It could really be
It's-
your ear.
You know, it's the background noise. Ah!
I can hear woodpeckers. I have my sound turned kind of down.
Yeah, I
Go
just
there.
heard my master music up a bit.
But
While she's in, have some.
what? Really?
Fun.
Oh,
Okay.
So I'm going to shift into a spider, and I can talk as these animals still, correct?
You can.
Okay, I'm gonna shift into a spider and scurry into the cage.
All right, Lyric.
And I'm going to scurry my way up to the pixie and attempt to rouse her as a spider.
You got
Oh,
it.
that's gonna go over real well.
Hope you don't get squished.
Roll a wow. How do you
I'm
want
being
to?
gentle.
Yeah.
I'm
How
just
how
gonna
would you like
walk
to
up and
approach
be like, Pixie, Pixie, shh, little pixie lady. Like real close to her face. Because I'm assuming that as a spider, I'm about the size of her head. I don't know, how big is a pixie?
Pretty small.
Pretty small? Okay.
Pretty small. Probably a foot high.
Pixie! I'm just gonna be like, Pixie, Pixie, but
This
not so
one's-
loud that the people can hear me.
Oh, what am I saying? Not a foot. Oh my god. This pixie is about 7 inches. 7 inches from toe to top of head.
Okay, so I'm about the size of her head. And I'm just gonna like, Pixie! Miss Pixie! Pixie!
There doesn't seem to be a response, Lyric.
Is she moving?
She is not.
Is she breathing?
Roll an investigation check.
Oh no.
I'm gonna get like real close up.
10. It's hard to say, Lyric.
Oh no. Okay, I'm going to scurry up to the door of the cage.
Okay.
And really get a good look at this thread situation.
Sure. I would say you notice there are a couple of fine silver threads that kind of make up the hinge section of the kind of the cage door that swings open. All made out of kind of a dark hardwood, thin pieces of stick, if you will, kind of woven together to create a small cage. You can see the threads themselves. They kind of look like they might be giving off their own light, but it's hard to say.
Okay. Can I tell if they might be magical at all?
Roll an Arcana check.
This is a Hail Mary check for me, you guys.
An 8.
Power roll.
Something doesn't
Yeah.
doesn't seem right about these. It's hard to say, Lyric.
Okay.
They don't seem natural though.
They don't seem natural.
Yeah.
Shit.
We're gonna go to
Okay,
Loki
I'm
and Lyric
gonna-
in just a second. Sorry.
You mean Loki?
I
I mean
Kato?
Loki and Sato. My bad.
Okay, I'm gonna go back over to her, and this time,
Yeah.
I'm going to do this in Sylvan. Miss Fairy! Miss Fairy!
Ooh.
Can you hear me?
Lyric, roll a performance check, just out of, just because. I don't know. Why not?
Okay.
For flavor.
For flavor.
For funsies.
For
I
funsies.
can speak
14.
Sylvan. I can't
you
write
can.
it, but I
That's
can
true.
speak it.
Lyric, there is a little bit of a shudder just for a moment.
Oh boy.
Okay. I got to think on my next move. Okay, you said the cage is about 2 feet big?
That's
About
right.
2 feet?
Yep, about 2 feet tall,
How
about a
big am
foot
I?
wide.
About
Sorry?
2 feet tall, about a foot wide. How big am I as a fox?
You're probably the size of, because you're a small fox. I think you're probably maybe a
Am I
foot and a
about the
half.
size of the cave?
Yeah, you're roughly the
Cage?
size.
Right?
Or maybe a little bit bigger?
maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah. I mean, pretty small, pretty tiny. Maybe the size of like a large chihuahua or something.
Fennecs are 14 to 16 inches.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's a little bit
That's
bigger than a
perfect.
foot.
That is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
if I
Thank you.
were, in theory, if I were to shift while inside the cage, would I break it open dramatically or would I slowly squeeze it apart?
So this is a great question, and I
Should
am
you
Since
not going
wood
to
is
answer
kind
that.
of tied together,
Mhm.
basket weave style.
Yeah, it's really hard to say. So at face value, Lyric, from what you can tell, it seems to be woven together in such a way that the weaves are very tight together.
Okay.
This is made out of pretty long sticks that are bent and twisted and such. So it's hard to say whether or not you changing would kind of break the
There's
cage
also the
open,
possibility
or
the
hold
cage
on
may
one
break
sec.
you.
Or if the conditions are proper, Lyric, you might find yourself in the center of a really, really, really bad medical situation.
Which means I would have to shift completely and completely destroy it. Because I only get one more of these today. Fuck.
And as you make your decision, Lyric,
Yeah.
we
I
are
gotta roll
going
deep into
to.
this.
It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna go to Sato and Loki. My apologies here. Let me.
Oh, good.
You guys have been really patient. Thank you, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. So how far
yeah.
above us are they? So we'd be sort of right up in the corner here. I'm
Yeah.
imagining. Like,
That's
Can
right.
we,
trying,
can we
trying to
even
watch
see it?
her, right?
That's right. Yeah. So what you can see is you can kind of see the bush here. Let me change the screen again so you can kind of get an idea. So if you see where you guys are on the map, right? See, there's kind of two giant large trees to your left. I'm gonna go ahead and change map. I tried to do this so that it made sense.
Is that right there?
Oh,
Right-
so we're
right there?
right
You're
around.
down here. You're actually down here. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
over here. Oh,
we
gotcha.
can
I put
definitely
you in the
see
wrong
that.
spots.
We
Yeah.
can definitely see then.
You
Yeah.
Yeah, I
As a
thought we
matter of-
couldn't see because I thought we were over here, which means we were blocked by everything.
I put you guys in the wrong spot initially.
Okay, if
but there
we're
you go. We'll
here,
go ahead.
yeah, then we have a pretty clear view of everything, pretty much, except for these guys.
Yeah.
These guys we can't see.
Yeah. I didn't mess with the dynamic lighting on this map because I figured it's still bright enough outside. With a little bit of shifting and movement, you'd be able to kind of get an idea of what's going on here. You can see in the middle here, there's a central camp. You can also see that Lyric is messing around with like a cage of sorts, maybe 40-ish, 50-ish feet in front of you. You can also see there's various barrels and crates and such scattered throughout. You can also smell it now, Sato. The source that you've been following is right in front of you, maybe 100 feet. It is a very large wild boar that seems to be roasting on a spit on an open campfire with many people around it, absolutely unaware of your presence for the time being. They seem to be drinking out of flasks, kind of having a good time. A couple of them are laughing, kind of on the other side, joking around. They seem complacent at the moment.
Okay. Gonna say to Loki, God, I wouldn't mind getting my hands on that pig. Smells pretty good. I
does
also
smell
wonder,
alright.
are these red brands that we've been hearing about? I mean, a group of guys, red cloaks.
I have no idea. What is Lyric doing over there at that cage?
Yeah, she seems to have found something. I mean, I guess we just gotta wait for her to report back. Unless there's a way we can go up there, but I don't know if I would venture any closer yet. We're sort of in cover here where we are.
I think one of us should go back and warn the rest of the party that there's a huge group up here. At least we find out they're not friendly, and then we end up lighting a fire of our own or something like that to alert them of our position.
Yeah, I wonder, do you or does any of the ones back at camp have like any of that disguising magic? I wonder if we should make ourselves look like a more, normal traveler, like some old man or something, because we're all very recognizable. And if the Red Brands have been tipped off about our being in Phandelver, they could be looking for like a big, tall, gray guy and a little satyr.
Good point.
So I'm
Good
a little
point.
hesitant to walk up and say hi. If one of us just looked like a traveler, we could try to play dumb and walk up and just like play as if we were just a lost traveler and try to question them. Or
I hear what you're saying, but I think it's more important that we just warn the rest of the group first. How many of them can you see?
how many do I see? I see 7, I
One, two,
think.
Yeah,
I don't know if
so
I see the other ones in the back.
you do not. That's
Yeah.
correct. Yep. Yeah. So you see the ones around the campfire indefinitely. It might be a little harder to see the ones these guys here, but you see them with a little bit of shifting and movement. And the positioning that they're at. They have not any of like none of them are looking in your immediate direction at the moment. But you cannot see the ones on the hill and the ones kind of off to the east there.
Okay, so there's at least 7. There could be more.
That's a fairly large group. I would hate for them to come chasing us down.
Yeah, well, if you want to run back and warn the group, I'll stay perched here and just make sure our little foxy friend there doesn't get herself into trouble.
Yeah. If anything happens, just, I guess, try to alert as best you can. I'm gonna go back and grab our talk.
Sounds like a plan, for sure.
What the hell did I just do?
Oh, look, it deleted me.
Did I?
Well, he was leaving that.
No
area.
more
Nice to
Loki.
know you,
He's heading
Loki. The
back,
first time
yeah.
in my entire life, I need the bard.
Oh my god! Wow!
I'm back.
I feel so loved.
Yes, but how are you
Awesome.
going
I
to
have an
communicate the
idea.
fact?
I have an idea.
Yeah.
If the disguise plan actually works, I have some cool thoughts.
This is going to be good. So
Yeah.
we're going to go.
Yeah, I
Yep.
got
Go ahead,
a plan.
Lyric.
I have
Yes.
a plan, man.
Okay.
Okay, can I reach out to Talia via our little
Yes.
link?
You can.
Okay, I'm gonna super concentrate on Talia for a minute,
All right.
and I'm gonna send Talia. Ask Azel if he can make a pretend cage.
A pretend cage? She's gonna be so
Uh,
confused with that.
She's just
I
gonna
mean-
get back, instead of getting back words, she's just going to get back basically the emotional equivalent of question mark, question mark, question mark.
That's funny.
It'd be like, the
That
fuck?
meme with the dude with all the question marks, that sort of feeling?
Feeling at about this time, Loki would show up and they'd be like, "Oh, Lyric's up to some bullshit."
Mhm.
But like, I have a thought here, but I need to communicate with Azel to see if my thought is gonna work.
Actually, I can't tell you that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
And that is probably the end of your communication.
Great.
I get back that "what the fuck" meme.
No, I know the exact one.
That's hilarious. All right. I guess the plan is to kind of maybe Loki. You said Sato, you're gonna kind of keep an eye out.
Yeah,
And-
I got an eye line on Lyric. Making
Okay.
sure she's okay, yeah.
Perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and move Loki to.
spider.
Yeah, she's a spider. Can you see her?
I'm a spider in a
I
cage,
seen her
spider in
go
a
to the
cage.
cage and then go in, so I have a general idea of where she is.
Exactly, Onk.
And although we haven't hit level 6 yet, but I will soon have good eyesight.
All right, Loki.
Fair enough. Yes.
You have the floor, sir. As you kind of make your way through the tree line here, and you as you kind of walk towards the lake, the pond, you see Artak and Azel there with a rope kind of around them, currently kind of with a rope, one end of the rope kind of in the pond.
forgot.
What the heck are they doing?
So you did that while she's swimming underwater trying to fish out a treasure chest.
Uh-huh.
It's a good thing that she doesn't need to hold her breath down there, or you might have drowned Talia just now.
Nah, it's fine.
No, we don't talk out loud. We communicate telepathically.
No, but like sheer shock could have caused her to open her mouth and inhale water.
I never thought of that. That's
Like an
funny.
involuntary what the fuck?
Well, she is a water genasi.
I mean, I
so...
can't breathe yet.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm
water,
saying,
to
it's
be
a good thing she can breathe water, or you might have drowned Talia.
I know that would have been crazy, right? That would have been
Oh gosh.
a moment.
It would
So-
have been a something.
Riggs, I
It's
would like
true.
to make a suggestion to you for in future that may come back to bite me in the butt.
Sure, please.
Is in situations such as that, feel free to make us roll an impulsivity check.
Impulsivity.
Impulsivity? Is that even a
Basically,
thing?
are we going to impulsively do something stupid or not?
Oh man, so fun.
But isn't that like 90% of D&D?
That
That
is
is,
Lyric's entire personality. She doesn't need a check for that.
No.
Literally just watched me Godzilla roar at a lake.
It was-
Yeah,
It was
we did.
glorious. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
we
was
did.
glorious.
I am honestly surprised that did not alert the guards.
Well, it did. It was. They're a little too far away to hear it. Yeah.
However,
Otherwise,
if I had done Shatter, they definitely would have heard that. That's a range of
Oh,
300
yeah.
feet.
yeah, they would definitely would have heard that for sure.
Dude, for
Okay.
a second I thought he was going to try to fireball and evaporate the pond.
I
Oh my
did too
God.
for a second. I was like, what is he gonna do? That was really smart though. Really
Like redneck
smart.
fishing.
That's right.
That is actually where I got the idea from.
Oh my
Like
god.
throwing fireworks in the water.
No,
No,
dynamite.
Your inner
Dynamite.
southerner is showing.
Dynamite fishing.
Yeah.
I'm
that's
further.
funny.
I'm the most northern person except for Sato.
I would say, Sato, pretty northern.
Yeah.
You know,
No. We all know you are southern at heart.
No, absolutely not.
No.
My
No.
great granddaddy
Hereby
kicked your
W
great
honorary
granddaddy's
redneck.
ass.
Oh my god.
I hereby W honorary redneck.
Seconded.
Oh
No.
man.
Actually, I'll third that.
Well, you heard it here. Fries is officially an honorary redneck.
I have multiple graduate degrees.
That don't mean you can't
Dude,
be a
the most
redneck.
Wow.
authentic redneck.
Did you just insinuate that someone from the south couldn't get a degree?
No, it's just that it sounds
I know
stupid
this
when
is sidebar
discussing
we're
nuclear
changing
physics.
off.
You
People
said
I know.
heard what I said,
Dumb,
Sato.
but smart.
That's what I heard.
Dude, some of the best, most authentic rednecks are either, or at least one of two things. They're either actually dirt rich because they're in oil field work,
Dirt.
or they actually have multiple degrees. They just don't give a fuck about dressing properly.
How's your dress code there?
Or they
Orta?
invented a duck call and just made millions that way.
Or, no,
Anyway,
literally, we can go
Yeah.
to a fancy restaurant dressed in jeans and a button-up shirt.
You're
No,
so secure.
this
Loki.
is the last thing I'll say on it.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
My sister works as an accountant, and some of her highest paying clients dress in ways that you would not expect them to be her highest paying clients. Like
Interesting.
dirty jeans and button up shirt, and that's about it. And they have like millions of dollars.
It's probably how I would dress if I had millions of dollars too.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, honestly, shame. And now I will
Yeah.
end my tangent.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Ooh. All right, guys. So Loki, as you approach the, we'll call it the camp, you see Maladroid along with Cat and Flicker and Trix along with the cart here, kind of keeping watch, and with her back towards you at the moment as you approach.
Mm-hmm. Well, first thing I'm gonna immediately run over here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
tell her to
sure.
quickly help me out and start kicking dirt and rocks over this fire.
Oh, you got it, Loki.
Like, quick,
You're
we
gonna
gotta
put
put
the
this out. We
fire
gotta put this out. Help me, Trix.
Can I see him from where I'm
You
at?
can.
I know him
I'm just gonna give him this look
I yell at
of
him
like,
while I'm
you
still pulling.
expect me to move closer to fire on purpose of my own free will. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna look at him.
I'm panicking, so I'm gonna completely put the fire out.
Also,
I'm-
with
as
the
I'm
with a
pulling-
bit of confusion as to why are you kicking out our fire? We
Oh,
have all
sorry.
this fish now.
I didn't mean to blow into my mic.
As I'm pulling, I'll yell to Loki, "What are you doing?"
I'm going
I
to
spent so much time to find those.
send him a message.
I'll just say to Artok, less talky, more pulley.
Because I don't want to
Yeah.
yell, so I'm just going to basically
love it, Loki.
message him and be like, "Shut the fuck up! Don't
No,
yell!"
that's great.
Is
That's
that
great.
all you say? Is shut the fuck up?
No.
Okay.
That's what
'Cause
I'm
I would yell
thinking.
back. Fuck
That's
you.
what that's what
Shut
I'm
up.
thinking. That's what I'm thinking about. My message is gonna be more along the lines of "Quiet, quiet."
It says quiet.
Three
Is that what you
times.
said?
Quiet,
3 times.
quiet, quiet.
I'm just like look at him like irritated, like why are you telling? And I yell back, why are you telling me to be quiet?
Message back. Can you
You're
not?
ruining my
make-
fire.
Let me explain.
I'm still
Doing all
pulling,
the work
just
here,
like,
Artok.
waiting. Yeah, I've stopped pulling.
So I'm gonna kind of wander over there and angrily and not very loudly tell him there is a very large group over there and they do not look friendly and I don't want them to see the smoke from our campfire or the light.
I would have
Well, why didn't you
cautiously
say
followed
something?
him over just to hear the explanation.
I'm gonna drop the rope and start splashing the water to signal Talia.
Plus there's like a cage there and Lyric's checking it out and we may have a fight on our hands.
I just look at everybody like, all right, let's pull this up first, and then we'll.
Pull what up?
But I
Figure it
dropped
out.
the
Treasure
rope.
first!
I dropped the rope.
I didn't. I'm still holding it.
You still holding onto the rope? Oh God.
Say that
Talia's
right.
like so totally confused right now. She has no idea.
Really?
He's underneath the water, like, wait, what are we doing?
Okay, fine.
Say that
Let's
was
pull.
still
We got
Right.
the message from Lyric.
Yeah. Are we pulling the chest up?
We're pulling.
Who is pulling the chest up?
I'm helping because I want this to be over quick.
I
got
guess
it.
I would just
I don't know what
join
the fuck
in
they're
and just
doing,
all
but I'm gonna
four of
pull and
us.
rope.
All right, I need Loki, Azel, Artok, and Talia to all roll strength checks for me, please.
Do you want me to as well? Because I would definitely join in if there was
I
room.
would say at this point, since Loki kind of came up and got you and brought you down and told you all, then yes, I would say yes. So yeah, go ahead and everybody rolls a strength check who are down here at the camp.
I mean, not the best roll for me, but
4.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Damn.
look
You-
at that.
I
Your
pulled the hardest.
adrenaline is
Yeah.
going crazy right now.
Look at that freaking Satyr flex. God
That
damn.
is amazing.
The
Damn,
I
Lightning
boy.
look at
Wizard,
Loki and I
the
just think we
confused
need
rogue,
to
and then
have
the
him pull the
tank that is the satyr.
So, Artok, as you and Azel begin to heave the rope from the bottom, like you can feel it's so tight and tense. Like, and then Talia, you can see there's like a you can see it's kind of caught on a couple of rocks, Talia, and you see it and you kind of kick it away with the heel of your foot. You kick it away and you realize like that's what's holding it up, and it starts to slowly pull through the sludge and the gunk on the bottom of the pond and starts to slowly make its way up the embankment on the inside of the very, very steep kind of part of the lake here. And as you begin to pull, it kind of gets caught on something and snags just a little. And then Trix comes up and begins to kind of help out with pulling the back of the rope just a little bit. It's no use, Trix. It just seems to be so tight. But Loki comes in.
And
Kind
I'm
of.
like, we don't have time for this.
Yeah, exactly. He just, with a sense of urgency, comes in and finds the right spot on the rope, the right length of rope that's out of the water to kind of get the right amount of leverage. Gets his foot back, puts his strong foot in the back and his weak one in the front, and he just begins to just give everything he has. And before you know it, this chest makes its way out of the top of the lake. Everyone, very good job. I won't put the graphic on, but in front of you is a chest that is 3 feet wide. It's very tall, maybe 1.5 feet tall. It is decorated with all manner of kind of hammer and inscription work all over. It seems very, very old to everyone here. To your amazement, you can see there's a keyhole in there, but it's pretty full of gunk and mud. It seems like it might have been sitting at the bottom of this lake for quite some time.
Well, that's enough.
Well,
I'm going
so-
to shape water and clear out the gun.
You're
Ooh.
still
I'm
in
just
the
gonna
lake.
look
Keyhole
up at
lock.
everybody and going, this thing is probably cursed,
You're
right?
gonna power wash it, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna power wash it with shape because we're right here on the edge of the bank anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna
Sure.
click my hand and shape water and have it flow into the lock and wash away all the mud.
Yeah. No, that's so smart. Sorry, Alec or Hazel. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying she's still in the lake technically, but
No,
Yeah.
I'm out.
She
Oh,
kind of made her way
Your
out.
character is
You're out. You're out.
Oh.
All right. Well, in
My
that
bad.
case,
I'm right
in
here.
that case, Loki's gonna be like, chest later. Lyric first. She could be in trouble. Come on, guys.
put it on the
Oh.
cart and then we'll go.
All right. Is that what the plan is?
yes.
Speaking of
You know-
lyric, as we
Yeah.
pick up the chest and move it to the cart, she said something, and I'm gonna look at Hazel about make a fake cage.
I mean, I've got minor illusion.
So
talk
do
to
I.
talk to Artok. I know he made a crossbow for Loki at one point.
I'm just gonna turn my head and look at our talk instead. Fake cage.
I just kind of like put my hand out, my palm, and do like really funny magic motions over, like ooh, and then I make a cage, but it's like a box.
At this point in time, I'm gonna be really frustrated and be like, I can make minor illusions. Let's go, guys.
Hey, fine. Cart first, then lyric. I don't want to leave this out in the open.
Agreed.
Also, the cage glows.
Nice.
We'll cover it.
Hey,
it's
it's a
fine.
nightlight.
Also, is it nighttime at this point?
It is probably around 8 o'clock, 8:10,
If
something
it's
like
getting
that.
dark,
yes.
can we please play with dynamic lighting?
Y'all,
If
I know this
possible.
isn't really important, but y'all should also be noticing that my armor is glowing.
It
Very
is glowing.
slightly.
It
Lovely.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
look at him and like, that's probably not a good thing for stealth.
Am I glowing? What the heck? It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out later.
Everybody,
Well,
everybody
either
quiet.
take
and
it
follow
off or
me.
rub some mud on it or something.
I can disguise myself if I need to. It's fine.
Don't take a
I'm
face dive in
Taking
the
it
butt.
over to the cart. I'm taking the chest over to the cart, damn it. And then I'm gonna join back up with them once the chest is on the cart.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys are freaking impossible.
I would say you want to move the chest to the cart. And I'm sorry for dragging this out.
Oh no,
but
it's fine.
the
I'm sure it's
chest
heavy.
the chest is very heavy. How are you you're moving
Can I-
it?
Oh,
Did
hold
I
on.
just try to pick it up myself?
You can try. I would say roll a strength check with disadvantage.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
you're
heavy.
no fun.
I have something.
You could
but
get a
go ahead
natural
and try
20.
that first.
14. Hazel, you begin to try and budget. It moves a little, but you realize that going uphill with this thing by yourself would be hard, and it probably isn't worth the energy that you would expend since you have all these people around.
Then I'll just be like, you know what? Fine, Lyric's in trouble. We'll leave it at the lake. We'll come back for it later.
Wait. Here, let me
What's
help, and I'll point at it, and then I will cast. Hold on. Sorry.
Oh,
Levitate.
I know.
Hold
I
on.
know. I have something.
Wait, hold on. Oh, what is that? From the
A target that weighs up to 500 pounds. Oh, that'll
That
work.
that thing's like 6 feet wide, Riggs.
I'm working on it.
Use your imagination.
There we go.
Yes, it's called Theater of the Mind for a reason.
It's called
But
patience.
I'll cast levitate on it so
Ooh.
it's easier to move.
All right. Can you I'm sorry once again.
I linked
I
it.
already did because you rock.
Up to 500 pounds.
Object, 500 pounds. Okay. Where would you like to levitate it to? Or the cart?
I'll levitate it up to like maybe like belly button height, and then help Hazel push it to the cart.
Okay. Easy enough too. By himself.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, you have the treasure chest is at the cart. You can actually see now too, after Talia spent a significant amount of time, we'll say, pressure washing the chest here. It's beautiful. The chest itself seems to be a work of art, let alone whatever could possibly be inside of it. It has many bands that seems to be brass and gold and silver, different kinds of filigree work and such, and etchings all around the perimeter of the chest itself. There are some damaged spots on the bottom. You can see, kind of on the corner, left-hand side corner of the bottom of the box here, the chest, where you can see there are scrape marks. There's some significant damage to the underside of the chest. Some gouges out of the wood. There seems to also be, without even a check or anything, you did a really good job cleaning it. So we'll go ahead and give it to you. There seems to be some blood marks as well, kind of on the back, a pretty large red stain, kind of near the back right part of the chest, on the wood itself, and also some other colors of other maybe fluids that you can't really quite identify at the moment. But Chris is laughing at me. There seems to be some spattering of it across kind of the right side of the
Did
chest.
you have to say spattering?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
you chose
spattering.
very poor
Anyway,
words in succession.
I know.
I'm just gonna look at it and I'm just gonna be like, gotta love blood money, and then I'm going back to look. I'm going to look for Lyric.
Okay, I love this. All right, so as you begin to make your way, Trix, are you following? Are you going as a group, or what's the? Okay, so everybody's going together.
I would tell Flicker
yeah?
to keep an eye out and stay low.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay at the cart.
Oh, you're gonna stay at the cart. Okay.
Well, before they
Not our
leave though,
cleric.
Yeah.
before they leave though,
Sure.
I am going to.
Grave cleric.
I know. I am going to throw one of the shatter stones. Called?
Oh, the
Conference
conference stone.
Conference.
Yeah, the
Stones.
conference stones. I'm gonna throw one to Artok and say you should probably hold on to this.
Okay,
I have 3, right?
you do.
Who all has one? Did we
Right,
not
I
pass them
have
out yet?
2, and Artok now has 1. I have not passed them out yet.
Whoops.
That's why
Oops.
I threw one
Yeah.
at him.
You could throw 2 and then we could give one to somebody else.
No, I gave one to Artok.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm standing
Yeah.
right here.
All right, guys.
All right.
You keep it down as we get closer to this ridge. There's a big camp of people. They're all wearing red cloaks. There's cages and stuff.
Yeah, you can see too, Loki. As you begin to, and the map doesn't do it much justice, and I apologize for not using the dynamic lighting right now. But as you see, this is all uphill as you see. This is kind of all uphill, and there's some a lot of trees and things here, kind of blocking the distance. So you can see now how this group of campers, rather, or whatever you want to call them, wouldn't be able to see your position from where you're at camp currently. And as you make your way, Sato.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
You see one of the red brand, Sato, from your position while everybody is kind of away at the moment, making their way towards you. You see one of them kind of coming in this direction, kind of gets up from his position, kind of from laughing, and he seems to have a flask. He seems to take a big swig of it and he kind of caps it and sits it down next to the log that he's been sitting on, and he begins to make his way towards the tree line.
Okay, I'm gonna duck more into the trees and
Sure.
still keep a very close eye on Lyric.
Roll a stealth check for me, Sato.
Still.
Oh God, we're about to have a.
He has to
Uh-oh.
pee.
15.
15.
15. Not bad at all. As he begins to make his way, Sato. Oh, lucky. He begins to relieve himself at the tree line here. As you gaze upon him from your very good position in the tree and the bushes here, you make out he has a very long red cloak, couple of scuffs on it, and there's some torn bits on the bottom, maybe some rips. There's a leather pouch that he has hung to his left, as well as a bow around his shoulder, kind of on his back, and a quiver with many arrows seemingly sticking up out of it. He also has a sheath on his right. It seems to be maybe a short sword, possibly, and there also seems to be a boot dagger that you can make out.
Do I notice any symbols on his red cloak or anywhere on his body, like any kind of badges or symbols?
Oh, roll a perception check from this distance.
Okay, and I'm trying to remember if we were told when we were told about the red brands what symbol they had on them. Perception.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good roll.
24.
It's a
Nice.
very good roll. So I was going to have you roll at disadvantage, but you got such a great stealth roll that you're in such a good spot in the bushes here that you're able to make out a couple of things. Actually, Sato, this particular red brand has no upper left ear. It seems to be gone. It's pretty gross actually, but you could see it's probably a damage from a battle or something. What'd you say? She said
Cauliflower
that's
ear.
gross. Um, no, it's actually gone.
He was
his-
always in a Quentin Tarantino movie at some point.
That's right. It's his the top of his ear, the cartilage, along with like the bottom. It's basically just the equivalent of like the hole in the side of his head makes up what his left ear is. His other, yeah, right. That's awesome. His other ear, however, Sato, is pointed and undamaged.
Oh, okay. So I'm assuming he's a half elf or elf of sorts. All right, and what about any symbols on his thing?
Doesn't seem to
I'm
be
trying
that
to
you
remember.
can.
Who
Yeah.
was it that spoke about the red brands? Was it Toblin?
He mentioned them.
Yeah. Did he mention them having like a symbol on their cloak or just red cloaks?
Just red cloaks. Yeah, he said, if you remember, and actually roll a history check for me.
Okay.
I did this to you guys
Yeah, I
in
should
your
have better
mini.
notes because I
It's
totally
okay,
can't
man.
remember what we were told.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Ooh, my history's not great.
11.
11.
You remember Toblin mentioning a group of outsiders who had laid claim to the town, and they wore red cloaks to kind of group them all together as kind of a gang, and that's what you remember.
Okay. I'm gonna maintain my position for now and just keep a very close eye on him and on Lyric.
Yeah.
To see if he stumbles over the cage or notices her in there.
He doesn't seem to notice her at all. Actually, she seems to be pretty aware. As soon as he began to walk by, you could see Lyric kind of get down low since she got such a great stealth check before. We just let that carry over a little.
And do I notice the group approaching?
You from the south, at the moment, they're still a little bit down the hill. They seem to be, from what you can tell, Sato, they're pretty far. But what you can tell, they seem to have some kind of large object that they're. It seems to be maybe floating up the hill towards the camp or something. It's hard to see from kind of your position in the lights. You're starting to lose a lot of daylight here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just maintain position and keep an eye behind me and in front of me, sort of head on a swivel.
Yeah. Sure. I love it. That sounds fantastic. And then just for the sake of it, Sato, roll another perception check for me. Just a nice general perception check that we can slingshot off of here. Wow.
Well,
That is insane.
saying
How's
Yeah, I know,
You
right?
actually
Oh,
noticed
Jesus.
Lyric going. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Sato,
Yeah.
you see with your natural 20, my God. There is, I know he rolled a natural 20, so I got to give it to him. You see, Chris called you a cheater.
Nice.
You see,
It was Chris's best wishes that made me roll a 20.
It was
She
your
was
best wishes that made him roll 20.
she was wishing me good luck.
It's true. She's over there with her plant, like smile from ear to ear. She's laughing. You see Sato. Oh, man, I don't know what it is. If it's the moonlight, or if it's something in your past, or what the case may be, Sato. But in this instance, natural 20. You see kind of the moonlight seems to be glimmering off of something kind of metallic and shiny, and you only notice it for a second, and then you focus and you focus in a little bit more to squint your eyes, and you see that there is absolutely some kind of form, humanoid, wearing a helmet with some kind of long, pointy horns on the sides of it. A long, very long black flowing cloak with some kind of red insignias on it. They seem to be hidden mostly, almost like in an illusionary state. But for whatever reason, Sato, the universe has kind of lined up in the perfect moment just for you to be able to observe this just for a second. You can see him on your map if you look. I'm going to take him away in just a second, but I wanted you to kind of see there is somebody there that still at this moment, from what you can tell, doesn't seem to be aware of Lyric's position.
Okay. Is his cloak similar to the other guys?
It is not. As a matter of fact, he looks completely different to you. As a matter of fact, he's very thin, to the point where you take note of how thin he is, considering the cloak kind of wraps around this kind of very thin form. And then on the top, you can see there are maybe arms, but it's hard to say from your position. But you do see something. I'll say that. Happy nat 20.
Yeah.
I'm going to remove him now.
Yeah. Okay. I see where he is. I got a good idea.
You can mark the map if you want. You can go ahead and do that whenever you guys feel.
Yeah.
Like if there's something happening in the game and you want to like remember it or take note of it, you can do that. Please feel free. Use it as a resource.
Yeah, I can put a mark on there.
Sure. That's a good roll, man. I thought I'd be able to sneak one in there, but you guys are.
So I'm still going to maintain position, but I'm definitely keeping more of a forward focus on 3 things. I'm basically watching the red brand. I'm watching that spot in the trees, and then every once in a while, I'm glancing over to where Lyric is.
Okay. And as this happens, Lyric, and you guys are the rest of the party is slowly beginning to make their way up the hill at this moment. But Lyric, I would like to hand you the floor here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I see that guy walk past me to go take a piss?
You did.
Okay.
You kind of huddled behind a bush. He is at the moment. He seems to be pulling his pants back up, kind of making his way back in this direction. Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Do I have a spider card? I need to look at my spider card real quick. No, that's not gonna work. Even if I did. I get one more. And you said it's getting dark?
It is. It's actually quite dark now. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to glance down at the pixie.
Okay.
Scurry out of the cage. And I'm going to, in spider form, make my way towards the guy as he's walking to camp. But I want to catch him before he gets into line of sight of the camp. Like, that is my goal.
Okay.
Oh no, are you planning some?
That is my current plan.
Okay, so he's going to
can
continue.
I maybe meet him about here or so?
Sure.
Okay. Would that still be out of sight of the camp?
It's hard to say. I would say if you want to move from your direction out, it kind of in the open rather than staying up close to the earth.
I'm trying to intercept him on his way to camp before he gets in line of sight of the camp.
Okay.
So,
I would say
there be good.
Roll a stealth check for me, Lyric.
Okay. Well, I'm still in spider form right now.
You are. Then no worries to roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Yeah, then you're fine. I'm sorry.
But I'm
we should
probably
change
need one of those because I'm going to tell you what I want to do. I want to pop up in front of him.
There you go.
I want to. Oh yeah, sorry.
I
want to pop up in front of him.
All right.
Out of spider form. I want to pop out of spider form. I want to basically do some monkey shit and grab his mouth and tackle him to the ground.
Ooh,
really
right
quick, stealthy, really quick, wha-bam.
I really
full-on Assassin's Creed takedown.
Yeah, but I want to grab him before he has a chance to be like, what the fuck?
Okay, so at this moment, there are a couple of things at play. Number one, he is currently just beginning to make his way back. So he's pretty far from the camp at the moment.
Okay.
Also, and I know that you don't see this as Lyric, but the one
Uh-huh.
that is hidden currently
Uh-huh.
is at the tree line as well. So
Okay.
So we will go ahead and say, if you want to intercept right now, I'll let you go all the way up to here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to go right
All
here.
right. Sure.
And I want to pop up, like, out of spider form and just, like, reach up and, like, grab him by his mouth and just shove him to the ground by his head. Just, like, whoop.
Yeah. Where do you want to end up?
I want to end up on top
Ping
of him,
the
covering
map
his
for
mouth.
me. Okay.
Like, I want to end up on top of him, like right here, but, like, push him down back into, like, hidden mode. But I want to, like, end up flat on top of him, covering his mouth. So, like, pinning him down while not letting him, like, call for help. If
Sure.
that makes sense. I know this is going to be, like, a trick shot.
No, this is going to be great. This is going to be great.
I need a body.
Okay, I need you to roll. God, give me a second here. There's going to be a couple of rolls.
I need a body is best quote.
Just knock him out. Like, I will chokehold him and knock him out. Like, I don't care. When I decide how I'm gonna take him out, I'll take him out. But right now, I need a face. That's what I need more than anything, is a face that will not walk back into camp.
No, I got you. Let's see. Roll me a... Fuck, man. I did not expect this. Give me 1 second.
Grapple. That's
what I was thinking, yeah.
Either athletic. It would be her athletic.
It's an athletics. It's an athletics against his strength, right?
Yeah.
Versus his athletics or acrobatics, their choice.
I mean... Oh, wow. All right. Go ahead and give me an... go ahead and do an athletics check for me, Lyric.
Okay.
And do it with I was gonna say do it with advantage because you are a spider currently.
19.
Yeah. All right.
Because I'm gonna pop out of spider into Lyric and tackle, like, just one
sure. Let me, just for the sake of it, because I have another reason to roll as well. Let me do this.
Shit.
Oh, come on.
He's not rolling very well, so you're fine.
I'm not rolling well at all tonight. Let me come up with some BS reason why he would have advantage, which I don't think he would.
I
don't
think he would.
Drunk. He is drunk.
No, he wouldn't.
He's drunk. He's peeing.
Yeah.
He thinks he's safe as hell.
It's true.
He
I'm not
should
going to
have
do that to you guys.
disadvantage.
So,
Little monster comes out of nowhere and appears out of a spider.
you are you changing back to Lyric?
Yeah, I'm changing back to Lyric to tackle him.
Which form of Lyric?
It's dark, so I'm gonna say drow.
All right.
With the stark white hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Lyric.
Do I have a drow on my token right now? I don't think I do.
Lyric, he is currently...
No, I
God, my
don't.
rolls. He is currently grappled. So what happened? So this is the scene for you.
Mm-hmm.
This man begins to, or elf, or whatever you know him to be at the moment, begins to walk back towards the camp. The firelight of the camp kind of lighting up the whole area there. But this seems pretty dark here at the area, spot that you're in. You begin to walk up as a spider, and just as the last minute form, you change into Lyric. He is startled and jumps back for 1 second, for one moment, just long enough for you to grapple him, take him down. It's almost an art form how you manage to take his legs out from underneath him. At the same time, you have your hand over his mouth at the moment. As far as knocking him out, unfortunately, at the moment, he's not knocked out, but he is knocked prone. You have him grappled and his mouth covered.
Okay. Does Sato notice this happening while I'm watching?
You do see it. Yes, you do see it.
Okay. Well, I would try to sneak through the trees quickly as I could, and assist her. Like basically sneak sneak through the tree this way and sort of come up behind.
Like over here.
Yeah,
Okay.
Basically, let me get my moves.
That's all right.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like you
I'd
know that
move-
something's there, so I don't mind you
Yeah.
going around that. Yep.
I know.
So I'd move this way, and then I'd come
I
up
was-
around here,
Okay.
and then I'd look at Lyric, and I'd put my finger up like a and I'd
I'm
point
gonna-
up towards the tree where I seen somebody, and then I'd grab him and drag him back this way behind this tree. So to like
Well,
this
we
You're gonna
don't
help
want
her.
him. We don't want him
Yeah.
to yell. So I'm gonna kind of like look because I've got his mouth covered. I'm gonna look at Sato and be like,
yeah.
and like, because I know he can see in the dark, and I'm gonna be like,
So I'm gonna
like-
do like the stay
like,
down,
knock
and
him
then
out.
I'm gonna
like, just
sort of
like bam.
gesture
I've
backwards.
got
Yeah.
him.
All right. You're gonna assist her.
Yeah, and drag him backwards while she
All right.
keeps his
Yeah.
mouth covered.
I need both of you to roll both a stealth check for me and a strength check.
Mhm. Okay.
Please.
Got the stealth. Got the stealth.
One of those will go good.
Maybe.
I have.
Eight
Oh
on
no, I
stealth.
fucked that up, didn't I?
And a 25.
I can't see it
And
yet.
a strength.
Okay.
Wow.
Amazing.
Oh
They made up
my
for each
God.
other.
Hilarious. This is
That is
exactly how I would
fantastic.
imagine.
Oh, they balanced each other out.
It did.
And
So
actually.
well.
So Lyric, as you begin to move forward here, you're very, very quiet, very quiet. But Sato, something catches on your armor here as you kind of go through the small section of trees to kind of make yourself less known to somebody that you know is here and observing.
Yeah.
You make your way through the tree. Something snags and a branch snaps
Oh, fuck.
just for a moment and swings back, causing the tree to kind of shake just for a moment. You manage to.
Drag him back. I'm gonna keep an eye on this spot. I'm gonna be looking very
Sure.
closely up here to
Sure.
see if I notice any movement coming from here.
You do actually. There is a moment where the tree itself, almost a limb, kind of gives way, almost like it was leaning on something, and now is no longer.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab my axe, one of my throwing axes, and
Sure.
look at Lyric and basically just lift her right up and just smack this guy over the back of the head and try to knock him unconscious.
Okay. Roll to hit with advantage.
Go to my sheet. And hand axe.
Yeah.
23. Or no, 12 to hit.
12 to hit
12 to hit?
with
Hang on.
advantage. Yep.
Oh no, why didn't it roll? It didn't roll my hit at all.
No, it didn't. It
Just
didn't roll
roll
with
damage.
advantage either.
No, what the heck? Why is my hand axe not working? Here, I'll use my. Let's see if my
It's
obsidian
okay.
great axe works.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Just basically,
It's not
Not-
rolling your d20.
None of
No,
my
it's
stuff's
not.
rolling in my d20.
What?
Yeah,
Just
I'll
roll a
have to
random
fix that.
d20.
Yeah, just roll a 2d20 for me, Sato, and add your proficiency.
Yeah. Which is.
You don't have to roll very high to hit him. You're behind him, so
Yeah.
I mean, you know. There it is. Oh, you definitely hit him. Yeah, you definitely hit him. He is
There you
knocked out.
Yeah, so I got a
I'm gonna-
22.
I'm gonna whisper to Sato as he drops to the ground. I'm gonna whisper to Sato, "Where's Loki?"
Loki went to go tell everybody else what's going on here.
Okay, I need one of the magic-y people.
Well, So I'm gonna point up towards that point in the bridge and say I've seen somebody in the trees there, and I think they noticed us because as soon as we jumped out and grabbed this guy, there was some movement where I spotted somebody. Now he doesn't look like he's one of these red cloak guys. He looks like he's I don't know. He looked different, but there's definitely somebody up there that knows we're here.
Okay, well, we'll be really careful. But I need one of the magic-y people.
Well, so if he's unconscious, can I just pick him up and sort of fireman carry him?
Oh yeah, you absolutely can. Yeah. Where would you like to go with him?
Back through the trees.
Just straight back, like straight south, or do you want to go east
and
first?
back towards. Yeah, I want to sneak through this tree line and try to fireman carry him back to where we were hiding before.
He's fine
Yeah.
where he's at. I got everything I need from him. I just need one of the magic-y people.
Well, let's just get this unconscious body out from where they're gonna find him. I think we should, you know what I mean, stash him sort of back more towards the hiding spot we have back here. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay, and as you sorry.
I just need one of the magic-y people now.
All right. As this all happens, let me. Oh man, like on the wrong map. Lots of switching tonight. All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
You were moving on to this map. Couldn't you just bring us onto this one?
Well, that's what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
This takes time. Like I said, I had to prep this map last minute because I didn't expect my TV to blow up on me tonight. Give me 1 second.
Hey, magic-y people.
Talia stayed behind, didn't she?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, she did. Thank you.
I didn't.
But she's got a sending stone, so she may end up here.
I do, yes. That was the reason that I handed it off. That way someone could guard the cart, but if it was needed, I could come right away.
So I'm
30 feet
assuming
around, you're about
our
300
talking
feet
tricks
away.
would be down, sort of more by the tree line, and we'd have the body down with us too.
Azel, we need to like
Figure out that token situation.
yeah, because I have to give you a token a different way because we changed him.
Couldn't you just add it to him
Yeah.
the way you added the forms to
Yeah.
Lyric?
Yeah, I can, but we have to sit down and I have to add it to his
Let's
character.
figure it out.
It's not the same as Lyrics is different. The way that hers is set up is different. She can move. So you can go ahead and show him. She can change her token between
I
her
have a
different
multi-sided
forms.
token.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, just give me the.
Okay.
Well, no, because I made that.
Hi,
Never
guys.
mind.
Yeah. So you have right there. So just so you guys know before we get back into the game here. Number one, I will have dynamic. If we don't get out of this by tonight, I will have this all dynamic lighting up by next session. So thank you all for being patient with that. Just for the moment, it's nighttime, so let's use our best imagination and kind of visualize. Just be fair. Exactly.
I'm glowing.
Okay, SpongeBob.
Everybody
You are
can
glowing.
See me glow.
Yeah, Azel is glowing up to 15,
Is there-
20 feet.
He's tall.
Is there any way that I can turn that off?
There's not, sir, unless you
could
take the armor off.
the armor off, like I said as we were leaving, or rub dirt on it.
Where are you?
I don't
by
think
the way?
rubbing dirt on it would work.
Where did I put
Or
you?
he can use a spell to make himself invisible.
I
Right
don't
here.
think that would stop
right
the
here.
light.
Oh, got it. Thank you.
That's actually a
It would
really
just
good
be an
question.
invisible source
Would
of
that
light.
stop the light?
Invisibility would stop the light, I would assume.
One would
Okay.
assume, or disguise self.
Yeah, how do you want to approach this? And
guys.
I'll let you decide before you walk up completely up the hill, because you are aware of your glowing blue light. So I will let you decide how you want to handle this.
I
before
would
you action.
assume. I would assume I'm far enough away that So I'm starting to see the situation. I don't think anybody can see me glow yet. But what I'm going to do.
Oh, everybody can see you glow.
No, not the party. I'm talking about the people in here.
Oh, well, so just so
that's-
you know, if you crest the hill, this is the peak of the hill, right here where I'm clicking.
Here.
See this? Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is the top. So you are still below the hill line at the moment.
But if you cross that,
Can
Then
I
they're gonna see
see-
you like a giant blue lightning bug. Yeah.
Then can I see what the people are wearing well enough to make myself look like that?
Well, you
At
have
the
the dead
moment-
body.
Wait.
Lyric?
Guys,
And we have the body down with us too, idea. Like probably around here somewhere.
hi, guys. I need a magic-y guy. Can any of y'all make a fake cage and make it look like it's running off into the woods that way? And I'm gonna point to the opposite side of the camp.
The cage,
My
the
minor
cage
illusion
has
can't
legs and
move.
it's running.
No,
My minor illusion
like the
can't move.
cage, like the cage is like floating away.
I would need to see the cage to be able to make a duplicate of it.
And my minor illusion can't move anyway, so I can't.
Loki, you can make a duplicate of yourself.
Yes.
Could you make a version of yourself and make it look like you're running away with that cage up there?
Or you could just like throw a cloak over and pretend like you're holding something of similar size.
I look at a Lyric and I said, well, we don't have to have any of us do it. I can have somebody else do it.
Oh
And
no.
Somebody
then
else who?
I
Oh no.
will cast
Summon dead.
No.
Oh, God
Hold
damn
on.
it,
Hold on, let me finish
Steve!
my idea. Hold on.
No.
Unseen servant.
Oh, nice.
Perfect.
Yes.
So
So
Okay,
good.
I need him to carry a bundle that was about the size of that cage up there. I'm gonna pretend to be this guard right here, and I'm gonna run up to camp, and I'm gonna yell, "It's getting away! He stole it!" at the cage and point at it. So
Wait.
they all run after it, and then I'm gonna pick up the cage
Wait.
and take off to camp.
Lyric,
What?
well,
how good are
What?
you at... Okay, let's be honest here. How good are you at tricking people?
I'm gonna transform into the guard that's on the ground.
So
And I'm just gonna look at him.
You still
So
sound
real
like
quick,
yourself, though.
real quick.
No,
I'm
I don't. My
I
voice
just need-
changes too.
to understand how this works because it says the servant mentally command the servant to move up to 15 feet to interact with an object, but his range is 60, so that means you can
as
be
long
within
as
60.
I'm within 60 feet of him.
Okay.
So 15 feet's more the combat.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
So-
Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and let him do whatever you want, basically.
So I
'cause-
can, as long as I
15
stay
feet every
near him,
6 seconds.
he can go
Yeah.
anywhere.
Every 6 seconds, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, okay, Lyric, that's not what I'm
So,
talking about.
cool.
You can
Yeah.
What's
look
the
and
plan
sound like
here?
the person.
Yeah.
But can
You guys
you...
hash it out. I'll let you guys do it.
Here's the thing. You can
Yeah.
look and sound like a person, but can you
Yeah.
act like that person?
All I have to do is yell, "He's taking away the pixie." It'll be fine.
I hand her my
There's
cloak,
that pixie?
which changes to a red
Yes!
color.
He's in the cage, but the cage is magic shape. Oh, I'll just take the cloak off this guy, and I'm gonna lean down and just rip the cloak off the.
Oh,
Smart.
okay. Yeah.
I'm immediately like,
all
who's
I have
that
to
guy?
You have answers here.
Shh. So there's a pixie in that cage, but it's almost dead, and the cage is magic shut with some sort of thread, but I can't get it out. And the only way I
okay.
can get it out is
I'm-
to take off with the cage.
I'm so confused right now, but Lyric, changing into somebody is one thing. Telling them that somebody's getting away, you really have to...
I
You
look
cut out.
exactly like the guy.
It doesn't matter. They can still see through that.
No.
No,
Based on
I
what?
literally look exactly like the guy. I have his skin. It's not an illusion.
I'm trying
My
not to
entire
metagame
body.
here, but he's probably going to have you roll a persuasion or a deception check.
Coo.
Yeah.
Coo coo,
Um,
and it'll be with advantage. Coo coo, because I literally look exactly
Yeah,
like
she
the guy
does.
and sound like him too.
So the
Coo, coo.
changings are really crazy. Yeah. So you're gonna wear the red cloak and change into his
Yep.
form, and Artok is going to use the unseen. Hold on one sec. Unseen servant.
And
Right.
invisibility, so I can stay near it.
Okay. I was gonna ask you. That's
Yeah.
so smart.
Okay.
All right.
Hazel, can you do anything else to help?
I can.
Yeah. Please.
What can you do?
Well, an unseen servant isn't really going to, be much for them to follow, but I could make it look more realistic.
Yes, I can help all three of you out so long as
Okay.
so long as you do it within a minute.
Okay.
I can also help keep us hidden.
I can also throw a minor illusion. That would help.
Minor
Oh,
illusion is
it's-
stationary.
I don't
So
know.
it's silent image.
Although you could use minor illusion to hide where the cage is so they don't see it.
Make it look
Yes.
invisible.
So-
Yeah.
Silent
Yeah.
image also doesn't move, by the way, out of
Breeds.
character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
That does.
It
It
literally
moves,
says
but it
that.
does it within a 15-foot cube.
No,
Briggs,
it
would
says
you
within
allow
the
me-
60-foot range, but the item itself cannot be more than 15 feet.
Would you allow me to cast guidance on 3 people at once?
That's not. It's a concentration. So
I
and you're
know.
you're
Yeah.
only allowed up one concentration using. So
Um,
probably
just-
not.
just
so
for
you can
the-
choose one person though.
This is a spell I was looking at earlier, though. From my understanding, you can cast it anywhere from 60 feet of you, but that image can move within a 15-foot cube of that 60-foot range. It doesn't move within that 60-foot range.
DM, would that be correct?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Any spot
Yeah,
with
I do.
That's sorry, just
Yeah.
a rules thing out from when I was
yeah.
reading the other day.
No, I think I remember
So-
reading that too.
Oh no, it says you can use your action to move the image to any spot within range. So she can move it 60 feet.
Yeah, but,
But
the only time
only
it
a
mentions
only a total of. let me see.
the way I'm reading it is that the item I create cannot be more than 15 feet cube, but I can move that cube around within 60 feet.
Larger than 15-foot cube, he appears in spot.
Because it doesn't say a 15-foot range. It says, the phenomenon is no larger than 15 feet.
Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll allow it for now. If it's not this way,
Okay.
we'll change it later.
I'm
So the goal here is, guys, to make the cage look like it's disappeared, make something look like it's running away with the cage, and make them all follow it, so that somebody else can grab the cage and take off for camp.
I can make
Sound
myself
good?
invisible. I can make myself invisible. I'll grab the cage while they're all running.
Okay.
This is
Cool.
awesome, you guys. This is a great elaborate plan here. All right. First things
I don't
first.
like that it's elaborate. It's making me nervous.
I know. This is good though.
There's so many moving pieces that could go
there
wrong.
There are.
Yeah.
But Trixie
first-
point out, I can only either create the silent image or I can boost our stealth. I can't do both at once.
Let's not
Right,
worry about
that's
boosting
right.
stealth. A lot of us
Let's
will be
not worry about
invisible.
boosting stealth. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Azel,
Yes.
what are we doing with your glow, sir, before you peek the hill?
What I was going to do is, this is going to be interesting. I want to try to do this kind of for cool points. I want to, as I'm walking towards Lyric, put my hand on her shoulder and say, good luck, give her guidance.
Okay.
So you can add a d4 to any ability check. And then as I say good luck, I touch myself and go invisible and walk toward the cage. And just wait. Just like right about here.
Okay. You are invisible, which means you are emitting no light.
All
Is
right.
Very nice.
invisibility
Are you guys
concentration?
ready?
I believe it is, actually.
Right.
It
no,
is.
it's
So he
not.
can't.
Hold on,
Invisibility concentration.
Ah, damn.
A creature you can touch, concentration up to 1 hour, yeah.
So he
That's
can't
okay,
do.
that's
He
okay.
can't do
I
guidance.
don't need
Yeah.
guidance. It's fine.
One or the other.
It looked
I
cool
appreciate
anyway,
the
so I'm just gonna do it
Wait.
that way.
Okay.
Wait. Do you know what else you could use that's not guidance that also gives me a D4? Bard.
Oh, yeah, got
Yeah,
a point.
you can.
I'll
I
give her the
we will
inspiration.
allow, like, guys, it's fine. You guys figure it out. We're, like I
Bardic,
said, we're
Bardic
all still
inspiration
learning
would
stuff.
work.
So
Bardic
you
Yeah,
can
you can
roll.
do
You
that.
can roll
Inspiration
a,
gives me Bardic
D-
inspiration gives me ability checks, right?
You give me D6 here. I can. How do I?
Is it an
So many ability
link?
links.
Link a Bardic inspiration. I forget what all it gives me bonuses
I
to.
think.
Those were stirring words.
It's any
said
ability
good
check,
luck.
attack roll, or saving
That
throw.
counts.
Well, in case I get mugged, it'll be fine.
And
This is
at
cool.
fifth
This
level,
works for me.
it's a D8, guys. It's a D8.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a D8. I'm level
Cool.
5, so it's a D8.
So if I get tackled, I have a D8 that I can add to my acrobatics check to get the fuck away
well,
from it.
it's an attack
Absolutely.
roll to is it and
Or
an
dex
ability
save.
check.
Yeah.
And an ability check. So.
Well, if I get shot with an arrow by the guy that's invisible in the tree, I can use it to make my dexterity save to catch it.
Or
It'll
if you
be fine.
completely
It'll be good.
flub your performance even with advantage.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
Oh,
So
I'm-
I know Azel's up there and invisible, so I know he's ready. All right, guys, the rest of you, are you ready? Are you good?
I cast silent image and make the and just have it follow along with the unseen servant, making it just look like a generic cloaked, shadowy figure.
Are we sure
Sure.
it's a good idea?
Loki?
All
Yeah.
idea I got.
Too late at this point.
All right. I really want
Talia.
to. Let's go.
So meanwhile, Sato's keeping a very close eye on this part of the tree here where he's seen the guy.
All right. You
I
got
And
it.
really
actually
hope she
getting
doesn't
ready to.
agree.
If the plan works, I'm gonna sprint up there and actually check those trees.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds good too.
All
All
right,
right. So
You
this thing's.
ready?
Sorry.
Oh, I was just doing a ready check. Are we ready?
I would
Ready.
I would include the cage in the silent image, and I assume Artok and I would have a quick. We don't really need to RP it out. Just conversation on where the unseen servant's going to go specifically.
Okay, are we using the unseen?
Do we
servant?
need the unseen servant?
Like, if you're taking it over, I just don't
Yeah,
want
if
to
you-
use it.
Well, the
Okay,
unseen
then
servant
yeah.
needs to carry the cage. Oh no, you're not
But
carrying
No,
the
fake
if she's
cage.
got
cage.
minor image going.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
you
a
probably don't
great
need unseen
plan, you
servant.
guys.
Okay,
I
so we'll
love
just stick with
this.
just silent image and save unseen servant for something else. But that's a neat ability.
All right, real quick before we do this, this is
Talia.
so cool. Talia, exactly.
No.
Sorry, Talia.
No, read what she's saying in chat, Riggs.
Please don't. Please.
Just
don't.
park not far
I
enough
just
away from
picture
camp, it'll
in
be
the
fine.
middle of their plan. Hey guys.
Oh, you guys!
Are you gonna do it?
No, I'm not going to.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
just,
okay.
I'm
She's
just looking
just
around. Like,
faking us out.
I've been keeping an eye out for,
Yeah.
stuff, and I just every
Yeah.
once in a while I look down at the stone in my hand, like,
Why aren't they
I
calling me?
haven't heard anything. I'm a little worried.
Yeah, no, you're in the dark out here. I mean, there's no fire, there's no light from where you can see. You are here with Maladroit and Ket
Flicker.
and Flicker in the dark. Well, Flicker
Flicker gives off a little bit of light. doesn't
kind
he?
of. He's weird. It's weird because anyway, we'll talk about that later.
I get fire.
So, but as you're standing here, Talia,
Oh no.
in the darkness, roll a perception check for me.
Riggs, you asshole!
I
Do
knew was gonna
it.
happen. Where's my character? I was literally looking at it, and then I minimized it to find my character sheet.
If you control click your token, it'll open it up too.
Oh, neat.
That's what I found out today.
16.
Hey, better than my 11.
There is a subtle light change about 70 feet to your east, kind of on the path that you remember coming in on. Kind of you're off the road here, but you can still see kind of the road from where you're at. A very, very little from the light in the sky, the moon kind of above you. There's a subtle change in the way that the reflection kind of beams off the surface of the ground. You notice her for a moment, and then within a blink of an eye, it seems that everything is kind of normal. Almost as if something was shrouding itself for a moment and moved out of your vision.
Creepy much?
It's 70,
70 feet.
and it's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually on like just basically just off the side of the road. Seem to have maybe moved or something. It's hard to explain really. I would say the best way to describe it is when you're cooking. This is kind of totally out of character. When you're cooking on a grill, you can see the heat above the grill kind of distorts the air above it as you're looking through. You can see the other side, but it kind of is wavy, and you can see the heat. That's basically what you saw for a moment.
How big is the cart?
How big is the cart? Roughly, gosh, 7 feet, maybe 8 feet long, by maybe 3 feet wide. It's probably wrong. It's probably a little shorter than that, I would say. A little shorter.
Okay, so
Enough room for, enough room for 3 people and enough feed for Maladroit in the back. You
like
can imagine.
also by myself, also dark.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna I'm gonna sit on the back of the cart, right
Okay.
on the edge with my feet dangling off,
Yeah.
and then I am going to shape water. That's not my character sheet. This is a new use for shape water that I just discovered.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
cool.
cast shape water twice. I'm gonna pour the water out of my flask that I have. open.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make a very thin, and I mean thin, like very thin, but by 5 foot, but very thin, water. right? Because I can do 5
Ooh.
foot by 5 foot. And
Yep,
I'm going to
that's
make
right.
it slightly opaque. That's two casts of it. I can cast it slightly opaque, and I'm going to put it kind of in front of me, like a little bit of distance, but not like a huge amount of distance. There, and it's just opaque enough that I can see it, but maybe in the dark, somebody who's not looking for it wouldn't be able to.
Oh, I love this.
So like
okay.
3 feet away.
Yeah, and I'm going to
Ish?
use it to kind of monitor if there's something invisible or something like that, and watch the water to see if something invisible or in stealth walks through it. I'll see the water motion.
Yeah, no, that's
So almost
that's
like
so
a
smart.
detection. And then I've got the thing around me, a maladroit, so that they can only
Yeah.
come at me from. I'm in the
Okay.
park.
No, this is fantastic. Let me, if you want to put a little blue line there, Tally, or something.
Sure.
You can draw it on the map there.
Right.
We can
A
monitor.
thin blue line.
Oh God.
Kind of right
I'm sorry.
there-ish.
Okay, perfect.
I feel bad. I should feel
No,
bad.
it's so smart, actually.
Just trying to force them to come at me, because that's the direction that the weird thing was. So I figure if they're gonna come at me,
Yeah.
You
they
said
can
you
come at
casted.
me direct
You
back.
cast 2 of them. Are you putting them back to back?
No, it's
side
not.
by
It's
side?
2 uses of, because one use shapes the wall, the other use changes the color. So it's 2 uses. I can cast
Ah.
it. Because if
okay.
it's just water, I might not notice it. But if it's slightly opaque water and I'm looking for it, then
Right.
I will notice it where someone else might.
That's smart. That's smart. All right, Talia. With your kind of wall of water here in front of you, we're going to go ahead and cut back to the other group.
Okay.
All right.
Ominous music is ominous.
That is not good.
All right, everybody ready?
Okay.
Okay.
I love it.
Oh no.
Let's see. I would cast Silent Image. Probably timing it with whoever's casting the minor illusion to make the cage disappear. Start it there, and then have it run off that away.
Like this away, so they kind of trip through the tent.
I was thinking having it like disappear into the trees so that when I inevitably, it goes out of range.
All right.
Yeah.
So one
The
more
silent image
time,
goes 60 feet from her.
just so we have all this organized here. One person,
Yeah.
explain exactly what your plan of attack here is. I just want to make sure we
Okay.
get all this right.
So I'm gonna say probably Miss Trix, you're gonna want to get up close to camp. So if you can sneak up close
I
to
would
camp so
stealth
that you can make it
probably
go.
to right here so that I have this
Sure.
dirt thing helping block me, but I'm close distance-wise.
So that you can get a full 60-foot range. And then as soon as I feel like they're ready for me, I'm going to run up this direction-ish into, like, just to here, just to here-ish.
Yeah.
As that guy. Now, this is
Yeah.
just me showing you what I'm doing, okay?
Sure. Yep.
I'm going to yell, as pretending to be him, he's stealing the pixie, and I'm going to point at the cage that she put forward that as it's, like, running out of camp.
The figure.
So that everybody runs off towards the figure, and as everybody's running off towards the figure, Azel's gonna be invisible. Azel's invisible. He's gonna pick up this cage and bolt back to camp.
And then we all follow him and just pray.
Yeah. No, I love this. I love this. Okay.
One thing I would like to add is that once I feel I no longer have the silent image up, it's out of my range, then I would like to switch to casting Pass Without a Trace on all of us.
Okay. All right, let me... Sato,
Yes.
you are at the tree line still. You kind of have the red brand kind of below you to the south, just below the tree line here.
Yeah.
Kind of knocked out at the moment.
I think we'll. How unconscious does he look?
He's unconscious.
Okay,
He has
we'll
quite a
leave
bump on his
him.
head. Yeah.
I'm gonna shift my position more into hiding into the tree line right around here. And
Okay.
keeping laser focus on this spot right here.
You got it.
Yeah. And basically that whole general area in case he comes out of that tree. Like basically both these trees, see if anything moves in either of those trees.
Yeah. This is amazing. Okay. All right. I'm ready for the plan if you guys are. Does anybody else want to do any last minute things before we our talk? What is your you're kind of assisting with Unseen Servant, or I don't think you need it. Do you?
No, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna use that.
I'm sticking back with Artok to see if anything goes wrong, and then I'll
I
take
thought
action.
you were casting
Okay.
Minor Illusion on where the
And
cage currently
if-
is.
Well,
Yeah.
I was going to
Not-
say I can cast Minor
I think it'll
Illusion
be
since
fine.
I'm right by
And
the
actually-
cage anyway.
Can you do that and
No, it'll be
invisibility?
fine.
Yes, Minor Illusion's not concentration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, DM. Before I switch
Yeah.
positions, I would have whispered to Artok, because I had Artok and Loki here.
Yeah, please.
I would have whispered, I seen movement, a figure in the trees up there that looked different from these red cloak guys. I don't know who or what it is, but there's somebody up there that looks to be separate from this camp party.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get into position. If your guys' plan works and you can scare these guys away, I'm gonna run up and investigate. I'm gonna let them know that I'm gonna run up and investigate those trees and see if I
Can
can
you point at
find
which
what I
tree?
Yeah, I point right to here. I point right in this direction. Yeah.
Oh, I cannot cast Minor Illusion. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
No,
Can
it's
I-
okay. I think it's
can I
gonna be
see
fine.
it?
I think they're gonna be paying attention to what's running away.
If I do, I lose
I'm-
my invisibility.
I'm going to go up there and I gotta go help these guys. I'm gonna go up there and I guess I'll cast Minor Illusion for them.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we can
Can
definitely
I see
that.
the person that Sato just pointed out to me in the trees?
You cannot at the moment, but if you'd like to, kind of, well, if he said something to you, then it would make sense that Artok would be kind of like, he'd be a little bit more, obviously he'd be a little bit more aware. He'd be looking around, right? So,
Right, but Sato, did you point at like this
Yeah,
area?
I pointed basically from where we're standing. Yeah, I pointed exactly right there.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, let me get on. the
So
arrow.
focusing
Right-
on
right
that,
that way,
can I see the person that he's looking at, or
roll a
animal or
perception
whatever?
check for me, Artok.
because I want to do something?
I mean, I'm half surprised he didn't try to set the tree on fire. I'm just saying.
I can be stealthy when I want to be, but the problem is I never want to be.
Hey, while he's rolling, quick question, Reeks.
Yeah.
You said that my artifact is supposed to show indications of nearby pixies. It's not showing indications in any way that would expose my stealth, is it?
Wow. Okay.
That's
So
interesting.
Trix, whisper room me, please.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm guessing I don't
So
see
the trick
shit
is
in
gonna
that roll.
be the trick
Yeah,
is gonna
well, I
be
think
when we all
Reed
get
said
back
that he
to
ducked back into
camp.
the trees.
The trick is gonna be when we all get back into camp, we're gonna have to figure out a way to hide for when they come back.
Wow, we
I
definitely
have
don't
some
wanna-
ideas.
Either that or we
I
want
have
to
a
completely
Feeling
change
you
our
do
campsite.
have some ideas. And wouldn't you know it, a mule is a medium-sized creature.
And wouldn't you know it, there are 9
With
creatures.
with a mule and a pixie, there will be 9 creatures. Unless
Wait,
do our the y'all's
familiars
familiars don't
count?
count, do y'all?
Kind of what I'm wondering.
I've never
Hold
had
on.
to deal with that before.
I would assume the familiars wouldn't be because they're small.
It's
would
not
kinda be
it's
considered
not a
tiny.
size thing, it's a number thing.
With the
Um,
bonus action, you can phase a familiar into the nether realm and phase them back on bonus action.
Is that really?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, so long as they don't die, you can summon them and dispel them at any point.
Yeah, you can make them
Is
appear and
Keket
disappear.
a familiar technically, or
No, Keket
It's a
is
pet.
it's
pet,
a
okay.
regular bird. Yeah.
But if they do die, then they go back into their plane until you summon them back with the proper tools.
Okay, so familiars do not count for tiny hut.
spoilers?
At least
Sorry.
that's what Matt did with his wizard in campaign 2.
It looks like every Reddit post I'm reading says that most people don't count familiar.
Yeah, you would not count familiars for tiny hut. No.
Yeah, because what Matt did,
I'm
he
gonna
did the
assume
familiars.
since there's a chance that because the pixie is so tiny, and since Ket is like tiny, that
All right,
I don't know.
good.
That's gonna depend on Reeks. I know we don't count bugs or small animals in my other campaign, but that's gonna be Reeks's choice.
Oh, it says up
So.
to 9 more creatures.
We're good.
all right, boys and girls. We are approaching that time of night.
Can we try the plan first, please?
Well, this
Oh,
is
God,
my
please.
question. This is my question. What do we want to do here?
Oh, are
I-
we good to go for longer, or do we want
Are we good to go?
I at least
mean,
want to
yeah,
activate the
right,
plan, and then
Yeah,
if
you
there's
guys-
fallout from it, we can deal with that next week.
Well, how about this? That's a great idea, Fries. Why don't we all take 5 minutes, get up, stretch out, go pee, come back, activate the plan.
Okay. Sounds
All right.
good.
Hit the big red
Okay.
go
And
button.
then once we get back from the plan, we can wait till next week. Yeah, Riggs, I have, after much research, I have discovered 87 uses for shape water that you might not know about.
Oh, cool. No, I'm actually really happy. It's cool that you researched all that.
Because I was like, how can I use this cantrip? It seems so simple, and yet I can sense so many things I can do with it. And somebody compiled a list of 87 surprising things to do shape water, including the using it to find invisible
Detector?
things, like a detector.
By the way, we need to find some sort of RP reason for my character to really realize she has it and what she can do with it.
With what?
Shape water, it's a cantrip I
Oh,
have as
yeah.
well.
Yeah, no, you guys, there's so much right now, aside from, we haven't even gone into what Loki and Lyric have gone through in their little escapade. So, I mean, God, there's so much to get to. You have your chest now that you have to figure out what that is.
Can I dismiss Flicker to a pocket dimension?
Yep. As an action, you can dismiss it and recall it.
No,
using an
mine's
action.
not. Is Flicker technically a familiar from game rules, Riggs?
Yeah.
Okay, wanted to make sure.
I have restored our on break GIF, so now we can be on break again.
Yay! Oh, also, should I have a card thing character sheet for Flicker or no?
I'm sorry. Did you say something to me, Trix?
Yes.
My bad. Sorry.
Should I have like a character sheet of some kind for Flicker, or are we not doing that for him?
Oh, so he's considered a familiar. We're going to. I guess we could probably do that for you. Just a little cat. If you could
Cat
find
box
one.
thing.
Yeah, there should be one in
Did
the
I
same.
believe-
you use the find familiar spell for him?
Yeah.
I have to have it in order for Reeks to give me him,
Let me see if I
but
can.
he technically
I
appeared
got
through other
it here.
means.
Thank you, Sato. I was gonna say it's
I
probably the same
believe we
spot
were
where the owl
using
is
the
loaded.
cat stat block,
Yeah.
just with a different coat of paint.
I think Sato's probably gonna pop it in here for us.
Yeah, I got just in 1 sec here.
No, thank you for that. It's good.
Yeah.
This is so good, you guys. Like I did not expect this approach. Oh, that's super cool.
I gotta get that cage out of there, Riggs. I couldn't leave it. I know how Loki feels about pixies. And we bonded. Can you hear me? Did y'all hear me?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
I
I
did
was
a
worried
thing.
my headset was off.
I did a thing, Riggs.
Oh, it's cool.
I was like, I gotta put spiritual weapon in there somehow. Now I have a spirit.
We're gonna have to
the
change the token.
closest. That
Yeah.
was the closest item in Hero Forge to what I sent you as my spiritual weapon.
Do you guys know? I'm pretty sure you guys can change your tokens just by.
I saw that, so I just uploaded my default token. So I uploaded that to my character sheet default token. So hopefully that worked.
It did. It carried over. Yep.
Fantastic.
So if I just do this, bing, there she is.
So,
So she doesn't
Hey!
have a transparent background, but I don't know
Yeah,
if you care.
I'll fix that. I know it's not transparent right now.
Jay, breathing in mic. Thank you.
And then I have.
You know what doesn't do that? My new fucking headset.
Gonna be my
Flying your
staff,
cat.
Oh, that's so cool.
my fighting dagger, and my special dagger. You can see my crossbow, my necklace, like all my character things are there. But I couldn't.
I have this for you.
I know. I'm so happy to see it. See, it's pretty close. The thing that I
Yeah.
thought is pretty close.
It is.
And then I made it glow because it's spiritual, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ree, what is screaming on your end?
Memphis.
It's a quiet screaming. I think Silent Suppression's checking out the worst of it, but it's just like
I'll be right
this
back.
hissing sound coming through.
Yeah, I'll run the token through.
It is flooding.
I'll
I
run
know.
the token through the thing and remove the background. So.
Riggs,
Are
we
all the
had like
telephone lines down?
we had a scary storm last night.
Oh.
Like I heard it through the walls over like videos I was watching. It was low key a little terrifying.
My internet went out, and then I had to yell at them while I was on the phone.
I feel like we need some Stevie Ray Vaughan right now.
Oh, Riggs,
Some
I'm going to tell
Texas
you.
Flood.
I'm going to tell
Yeah.
you. There is a cricket noise in the background that when nothing else is playing, it's just the like nature sounding background. So high pitched in my ears every once in a while, in the loop, that it's physically painful. But whenever anyone's talking or whenever there's any other background noise, it's fine. It's only when we're all quiet. So like you don't have to change it.
Yeah, yeah.
I just thought
Is
it was
it this
so.
one?
Yes. Ah.
Oh, it is. I hear exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm scrolling Facebook. Funny meme. It says you talk like a smart/pretentious person. Actually, I just forget simple words and constantly, and am forced to rummage through my brain for the nearest synonym, which is usually twice as long and needlessly specific.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So that's cool that we do. I just saw that when I was editing my character sheet where it was like default token. I was like, default token. Oh,
Cool.
default token. You like my token?
I gotta put my dog to bed real quick, but
Yeah,
back
think about
in
it,
like
man.
30 seconds.
Sure.
You guys getting those two pictures, Riggs, onto my computer? So funny because I did remodel on my tablet in Hero 4. Then I had to airdrop it to my phone so that I could then upload it to Discord so that I could send it to you.
Oh my God.
Why did you message them to me?
Because I needed them and because I wasn't sure I was happy with them, and you were the first person on my private messages Discord. You were literally the first name. So they got messaged to the first person on the list.
Rude.
But if I had waited 10 minutes, it would have been Pariah. I need to see what it is that he sent me. He has this habit of sending me stuff with sound when he knows that we're D&Ding and recording because he thinks it'll get put on the stream. Like I'm dumb enough to click it.
Riggs, this is hilarious. Tumblr post someone saying, I got a really good idea for a D&D character I'll never get to use. And they say it's a talking horse. You'd think this would come with some kind of magical backstory about getting turned into one, but turns out they were just born that way. You find out their mother was a centaur, and their father is a horse-headed minotaur, and they have a sister who's a perfectly normal human. They're a rogue thief because no one ever suspects a horse is the culprit.
Oh my god.
And then they propose this scenario. You're an orchid guard in a fully garrisoned protected fortress 2 miles into a mountain. You're standing post, and suddenly you hear a knock outside the door. You know you're not authorized to move from your post, but your curiosity overtakes you, and you open the door. A horse is standing there. As your brain races to think of some explanations for the sudden and unexpected presence of this horse, it leans in and whispers, "No one will ever believe you. How many
Oh
points
my
to intimidation is this worth?
That's so good.
No one will ever believe you. That's so dark.
You know you would have to play that as at least, like, chaotic of some flavor, right?
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I didn't play.
Also, excuse us for any bird noises. Our bird is being whiny.
I cannot play this. I'm just gonna put this in general so that you guys can see. Oh, never mind. Hold on. Let me get.
No worries, no
crap.
worries.
I need Jamie to.
Hashtag unknown?
I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. How do I? Go away. Let me grab the link. Yes. Copy.
Gimme.
This is what he sent me when he was being a troll. Just so you guys know.
Page
Oh,
isn't
I've
available. The
seen
link you
this.
followed may be broken.
Aww.
I've seen this
Wait,
one.
it worked for Alec though.
Well, the reason I have an Instagram is because I needed to follow someone on Instagram for a contest once, and I've never touched it.
I love this guy. He's done a couple of these.
Basically, it's just a bunch of people singing about the clap.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna say.
he's clapping. It's a wholesome video.
It's very wholesome.
I can hear it. I don't know who's playing it, but I can hear it.
Alec
That
is.
guy's playing Galaga.
No,
Thought
no.
we wouldn't
He thought we
notice.
didn't notice, but we did. Okay, I think we're all back.
I didn't hear that. Interesting.
I'm actually going to run and grab a refill on my drink, and then I will be ready to go.
I am down to the last dregs.
Oh, I'm back, guys.
Come back.
That
That's
made
all I
me
have
so
left.
hot and sweaty.
That's it. After this, no. All gone.
I'll buy more once I start getting money.
We're gonna pay for subscriptions and food before we pay for booze.
Well, yes,
Surprise, you're an asshole.
but if I consistently make 200 bucks
Why?
a week,
Okay, so because you know we were talking last night, and I was telling you that about like one of my brothers was lucky in that he hasn't acquired any vices yet, and like you were like, oh, just wait, and I was like, oh, I'm sure I will get an addictive thing at some point, but you were talking about my brother. Well, today I saw this meme, and it was like this guy, it was a comic of this guy who was like all proud that he hasn't picked up any of the addictions his family has, and it lists like drug addiction, alcoholism, and something, and cigarettes or something else like that, and it lists them all. And then he's like, I'm so proud that I avoided these family habits. And then there's a giant one behind him that's like massive, and it says shop addiction. And I was like, God fucking damn it! Because I immediately thought of you, and you're like, yeah, yeah, you don't have any of those addiction issues. And I immediately thought of you, and I was like, motherfucker!
You know I was just joking.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, I thought I would let you know that.
All right, is everybody back?
Ankh is getting a refill on her
I'm
drink.
back.
Oh,
Okay.
I didn't hear that, sorry.
All right, everybody. Okay. Are we enacting the plan?
We are enacting the plan.
Press the big red button.
plan.
Never press the big red button.
Press the
And then
plan
all of a
button.
sudden, you hear Talia's voice. Guys, guys.
Where I put it on silent.
Kidding.
If this were Fries' campaign, he would
Yes!
actually.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, that's perfect. Which community did you steal that from?
What?
Oh, you just built it into your thing.
I did.
I forgot
See?
about that.
That's hilarious.
But you guys, you gotta put the R. I don't know what Talia's ready
You're
for,
not
but
in
she's
the
ready.
plan. You don't need to ready up. You're not here.
You gotta put the R in chat for
Oh.
ready.
I spelled that wrong, but it's okay.
There's my ready up.
Okay.
Let's go.
It's rye eggs.
Somebody do an S. Yay!
Okay.
Rigs.
Close enough.
Re-eggs.
Rajigis.
Ah! All right.
Regalegalagalies.
Sorry, one sec.
Regules.
That spelling of Riggs' name is basically how this plan.
Don't fucking jinx it.
No, we'll do
Don't
great.
you be an asshole.
Yes, thank you, Talia. Prawn bouncing thighs incorrectly.
We put dungeon and
All
dungeon
right, everybody.
master.
Oh, look, Lyric, are you staying there?
See
Lyric,
that
are you
meme
staying
of like words that you can pronounce the same way we pronounce Hercules, Articles,
Okay, so I'm gonna
Tentacles.
I'm gonna come running up to camp from here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna stop right here, and I'm gonna do it as soon as I see that illusion start. I'm gonna run up to camp, stop right here, point to the illusion, and yell in this man's voice, "There goes the pixie! Catch it!"
And as I
Sorry.
said, the thing would run roughly in that direction to whatever is the closest clump of trees that it could conceivably disappear in.
Okay. So the cage itself moving in this direction.
No. A cloaked figure of indiscriminate appearance
I see.
holding the cage,
Yes.
running in that direction.
Understood.
While Loki, hopefully simultaneously, makes the actual cage disappear.
Yeah, I'll tap him on the shoulder as soon as I see the image. Just like, make it disappear, make it disappear.
What we'll do is we will add.
Yes.
A second cage! Ooh!
All right. All right. Is the plan? The plan is happening. Yes.
The plan is happening.
All right, Lyric. You find yourself kind of in a shadowy, dark part of the cave where the firelight doesn't really reach. But as you begin to run through with your brand new found form and your long flowing red cloak, you run into the camp screaming. There it goes! It goes! Someone's taking it. As you run in to the camp, Lyric.
Mm-hmm.
How far in are you running?
Just far enough that they can see me.
Okay, you got it.
They can see me point at the unseen servant. So right here on the
Sure.
outskirts
That
of camp.
silent image.
This way,
Yeah.
as they're all running towards it, I can bounce.
Sure. Okay, as you run in yelling, what kind of voice would you like to use?
His voice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was a trick question.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get something here. Okay. As you run in, Lyric, roll a deception check with advantage and a persuasion check with advantage, please.
A deception and a
forget you have-
persuasion.
Don't forget you have inspiration.
You do.
Please roll a double one.
No!
Inspiration with advantage. No. Sorry. Persuasion with advantage and deception with advantage.
Well, that is a success and a
Nice.
success. Well done.
Yes.
You
Um,
still have
as
Skill,
inspiration.
monkey, skill.
Yeah. As you run in,
That's
as
only
you
plus
run in,
2 in those.
the first 5, Lyric.
Mhm.
The first 5 actually, they see you, they hear your voice. The first 5 kind of just instinctually they get up, they look in your direction, and then they look in the direction of this kind of floating cage, as it seems to be.
Pointing at
No, it's a cloaked figure carrying. the
Sorry,
cage.
It's
a
fine, it's
cloaked
fine.
figure carrying the cage through the camp into the tree line at quite a brisk pace. And you could see instantly. 2,
No.
3.
Wait.
No.
Fuck. Yes.
It was all a trick.
What?
Lyric, everything seems wrong here.
Oh no!
Oh no.
It's
You-
all
Oh,
a
no.
trick.
You stumble in to a cave, right at the camp.
Yeah,
Now that
uh-huh.
you're close, you're kind of close here. You see the cage kind of wandering in an opposite direction. You see
Uh-huh.
the other cage actually with the pixie that seems to be kind of asleep or unconscious in the other cage. Now is your chance. As the other guards seem to kind of 5 of them kind of seem to run off, and
Oh, they
within
ran off.
within about 10 seconds, they seem to kind of travel out of your field of vision.
Okay.
There is in your right now at the moment nobody in
Uh-huh.
camp
Okay.
from what you can see.
In
I'm
that case,
going
sorry.
real quick. I know that Azel's supposed to grab that cage and bolt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna really quickly take a few steps closer into camp here, just like a
Sure.
couple, and take a quick look around to see if there's anything I can see that would indicate I need to grab this before I deck.
Yeah, Lyric. How close would you like to get?
Like just on the outskirts. I'm not gonna get too up in the middle of it.
Roll a perception check for me, Lyric. And Azel, as she's doing this, you are carrying the other cage away.
I'm grabbing the cage
Okay.
and running toward the party.
And I would have cast Pass Without a Trace at this point.
Sure,
meanwhile,
sure.
Keep in mind,
So
Sato is going to be
Yes.
running up there
Yep.
and sort of waving for Artuk for assistance while he runs. Too.
Yeah. Artok, do you follow Sato?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and move your
So,
tokens. How far up are
yeah.
you running?
Right, literally to here.
Perfect.
And actually even into the bushes a bit, like literally
Yeah.
scouring through here. So I'm
Sure,
actually going in a little bit. Yeah.
Roll an investigation check, Sato. Artok, you as well. Lyric, perception check, please.
I did.
Oh, you did. Thank
13.
you. 13.
13.
Lyric, as you begin to get closer to the camp here, you're starting to realize these barrels and crates, they've been here a while. These tents seem to be torn and tattered on spots. There doesn't seem to be any linens or bedding materials in the tents, oddly enough, as you pass by.
Sato's going to mentally be thinking, grab the pig.
Grab me a slice of that pig.
Thinking
no,
to
bad
I'm not
himself.
Sato.
grabbing you the pig.
Sorry,
Okay.
go ahead.
After I notice that, I'm gonna rip the cloak off. I'm going to shift into fox form.
Yeah.
And bolt out of the camp towards the same direction Azel went, back towards our camp.
Okay, you got it.
Wait,
Easily enough. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
No,
Whatever
I was just gonna say, as you begin to leave the camp here, Artok and
Yeah.
Sato, you scour
19
through.
20.
Yeah, really, really good. You begin to comb through the trees here. You don't see anything invisible or anything that seems to be hiding itself from you at the moment. However,
I don't like how he paused. That's a bad sign.
Means
Every
he's
time he
looking for
pauses the
something.
music.
there is a flash of light that you notice, Sato. It comes from far east, on the road somewhere. It's kind of a
Far
blue,
east.
yeah,
This way.
that direction. There's a flash of kind of a blue light, and as soon as that happens, you smell in the air electricity all around you. Although as if The air around you itself has been electrified.
Do I notice this too?
You do. You both do.
Uh-oh.
I look at him and say, "We have to move right now."
Oh, shit.
Yeah, this motherfucker must have got away.
I start moving away from Sato, south.
All right.
Ozone? What?
Yeah.
All right.
it's
That's what it's called when the electricity is in the air.
Smells
is
like
ozone.
when it smells like it's about to strike you with lightning. It's called smelling.
Yeah, it's because it makes a connection first. So that's if your hair stands up and you smell
Yep.
ozone. That's
Or
the science
shit.
behind getting struck by lightning.
Yeah. All right. Is there?
All right.
How
yeah,
would you
we'll
like to
start-
proceed?
We'll head back stealthily.
You're heading back.
Yeah.
I have passed without a trace going, so we should not be trackable.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here, boys.
While we're going back at the camp, I want to take a look at the pixie in the cage. How does
Don't
the
open the
pixie...
cage.
No. How does the pixie look?
Give me 1 second here, Hazel. 1 second.
Like, I literally warned you the cage was magic.
Fuck.
Holy shit.
Why didn't you learn that, Artlok? Thunderball instead of Fireball.
Do you say that to me?
Alright. Let
That
me-
is not
No.
a thunderbolt.
Well,
That,
actually,
my
maybe.
friends,
I just kind of look at you, give you a wink, and like, maybe I do.
Oh
Ooh.
no.
Oh, nice.
that,
Okay.
my
There
friends,
is a loud.
is. I know what that is.
Fuck the pig.
Yeah, pig's
Bye,
gone.
pig.
Nice.
That is thunderclap.
As you look around you, the
Or not thunder.
the air begins to kind of charge. You see little blue, like little blue connections between the branches and the rocks on the ground. As a very large bolt of lightning kind of erupts from around the grounds around the camp here. It continues and continues, as if surrounded by a very large orb of electricity in this moment. You have in your possession, Azel, a cage with an unconscious pixie inside of it, if you would like to
Oh
add
my-
that to your collection.
Quick question: is the ground and stuff like scorched and burned from that
It
lightning
is
blast?
It is
I guess
absolutely
I will add that.
at the moment, Sato, and I'm sorry I can't do a better job here, but at the moment, the whole camp is being absolutely ravaged by like a lightning storm of sorts right in front of you as you observe.
I'm gonna look to
Oh,
Artok and say,
shit.
that guard we knocked out. Could you burn his clothes and burn him with your lightning breath, and then we could drag him up into that circle and make it look like he got hit by the lightning blast?
I just look at Sato like, that's really fucking dark. Like, I could totally do that, but
Don't
we
go
could
play with
also
something.
just, keep him as a prisoner for
So-
information.
Well, we
I
could.
half
That's true.
expected you to say that's really fucking dark. I love it. Let's do it.
Yeah, we could. I'm just. They're gonna notice one of their guys missing, and that might start a search party. That was my concern.
Well, so the people that were in the camp, they took off after the image, right? Or did they just disappear?
They did. They took off into the woods. Yeah.
Just
They
the way
don't.
you did it, it looked like they just
Okay.
disappeared.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I
why
did.
I
I'm
was-
sorry about
In
that.
future,
Yeah.
I would appreciate if you like drag them off screen.
That takes way too long. I understand why he did
Yeah.
what he did.
Or is it
I
easier?
tried to explain it, but
I look at Sato and said, "Well, I remember the last time we let somebody go.
Yeah, you know
It
what?
turn out well."
Let's just take his weapons and his cloak, burn those, and throw him in the circle, like and then.
Well,
Didn't you already
had
I
the
say
cloak.
take his weapons,
I-
but the cloak could definitely be burned.
Guys,
Yeah,
I
we
had
can
his
leave the
cloak
cloak
and
there.
I left it in camp.
I
Oh,
just
yeah.
look at him like, "Yep,
Yeah.
that's okay. Problem solved." I say we.
All right.
Can we go back to our camp now? I'm
Well,
getting stressed out. That's really scary looking.
while we're heading back to camp, can I look at the pixie and see if, like, is it hurt or is it just unconscious?
Make a perception check or roll an investigation check, rather. Are you all kind of heading back, like
Yes.
quickly? Okay, out of the area.
Lyric's gone because the plan
Yeah.
was we're all going back to
Yes,
camp. Y'all are
we-
playing
I
with the
assume
lightning
this
storm.
conversation
I am not
is
playing with the
happening
lightning
in
storm.
I didn't mean to do that
Yep.
I am
advantage.
That's all right.
out.
15.
I pick up the one arm of the guy who's unconscious. Start
Yeah.
dragging him with us.
He is still unconscious too.
Oh, that
You
was
notice
disadvantage.
there's, as you leave the area here, the lightning storm seems to have stopped, and you can see that just about everything in this area, the tents, boxes, crates, barrels, everything has just been destroyed. Just
Even pigs?
charred. The pig, everything
Such a
blackened.
waste of barbecue pig.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Bye bye
Fair.
barbecue pig.
And now you're getting an understanding. Something unnatural has happened here.
Did-
Obviously.
Did we just thwart another ambush?
I think we inadvertently saved a bunch of people's lives.
I think
too.
we just inadvertently saved a bunch of people's lives.
That's a win for Loki.
That's a
Yeah,
good
I think
point.
you did, actually. That's fucking awesome. It's hilarious. Where is all your tokens at now? What in the heck?
Oh, we put them at the
Oh,
top.
we put him at the top, the white
If
bit.
you click and drag, you should be able to find it.
Where'd you put him?
Like right above
here.
Up here.
What?
We dragged them
Yeah.
off screen,
We dragged him off screen.
and now I can't tag it anymore.
Did we just screw you up?
No, I don't
Okay.
think.
It's like
Let me
upstairs.
Select
just.
it.
Oh,
Give.
weird.
There.
I can't see my token.
Yeah, I don't
anymore.
see them at all. I'll just give you new ones.
Hey,
No.
hey, I got mine. Ha ha ha.
You bastard.
Okay, so as we, oh man, I am not with it at all tonight. As we travel back to the camp, why are they so big?
Because you turned off the grid?
Ugh.
It's fine. Like, we're just gonna.
Yeah.
It's near the end of the night. Don't worry too much about it.
I assume that might be why. I
That is
don't know.
that
for
is
sure.
exactly why. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Loki.
Dado tricks lyric.
Yeah, you begin to walk back down the hill. I'll go ahead and let you guys as I as I get this together.
Me the fuck out of here.
Who am I missing here?
Me.
Trick.
Can we bed down for the night before we call it a night?
Are we really sure we
That's
want to
the
sleep here?
plan.
I would suggest not camping this close to what
Yeah.
just happened up there.
Guys, chill
Ree,
out.
you're
Chill
muted.
out. I think if we talk for a second, we could come up with a plan for camping. I just,
Oh
I
yeah,
just
you're muted.
have it in my,
Yeah.
I have it in my gut. Could. I just have a feeling in my bones.
Talia, as you sit here, you see a flash of blue light towards the east, and in a moment, like you're startled for 1 second. You see it through the water in front of you, like the opaque shield of water that you've made, kind of the wall, and then almost seconds later, after you hear and you see this kind of flash happen, you hear this just these enormous strikes of lightning and thunder to your northwest. They're loud and constant for about 30 seconds. You hear it until it actually completely dissipates, and the light kind of dissipates as well. And you're left back to a quiet forest night with the crickets and the creatures. As you kind of look around to kind of look in the direction of where this is, you see your party kind of running down the hill.
Really?
Yeah, sprinting down the hill towards you. And Azel, along with, actually, you don't see Azel yet. You see
Oh, that's right.
a cage kind of bobbling along in the air, kind of.
My God.
I'll leave it to you.
Actually, I would have been staying back here to keep everybody within range of Pass Without a Trace until they at least make it back to our base camp.
Sure.
Well, I haven't dismissed the
Sure.
wall
So you
of
probably
water.
stealth,
Jane,
but
move!
it's okay.
I
Right,
haven't.
the map is not always necessary.
I haven't dismissed the wall of water, so it'd be and he just
Yeah.
walks through it. But it's about 3 feet from the end of the cart, right? And I'm sitting on the end of the
Yes.
cart. So
Right.
I'm just I was sitting there kind of cross-legged meditating, and I'd like my shoulder coming. And so I'm gonna like twist back and just kind of shake my head, and then I'm gonna look up and say, "What happened?"
Pixie, lightning, I'm invisible, cage, hi.
Artok or Azel's standing like right here next to the
Basically.
Are you gonna move
Like
the
right in
water
front of
through
it.
him?
I am, because he's invisible and his voice startles me, and so I'm gonna throw my hand out and move the water through the 5-foot cube, like 5 feet towards him, so that it hits him. I can see where he's at.
Nice.
Look, he's carrying
splash.
the cage. That should count for something.
I'm carrying the pixie.
Well, the pixie gets wet too.
I'm gonna grab the body or
Yeah.
the unconscious dude and carry
Sure.
him as I head this way.
What?
See if I can give you control. Well, it won't let me. Hold on.
Once I get
No,
once
that's
I
okay.
get
We'll just
splashed.
bring him back to the camp.
Yeah, that's cool. Where do you want to
Once
put him?
Okay.
Probably beside the cart for now.
Are you
I
tying him
hand
up?
Sato the hempen rope and say maybe you
Yeah.
can tie him to a tree.
Oh yeah,
Or at
I'll
least
tie
tie him up.
I'll tie him up and gag him. But I'm gonna say we should probably. I'll just say to Artok and everybody, we should probably get moving, and we'll just bring him with us.
I also
Or
vote yes on
hear
moving.
me out. The little fox is. I'm gonna be sitting my little
Sure.
fox butt down and looking up at you with like my big foxy innocent eyes. Or hear me out. We kill him. Just
No.
saying.
Information.
We know what he is. He's one of the red gang
Yeah, but
members
we don't know what he's
from
doing out
Phandelver.
here.
Stealing a pixie. We kill him.
We can't just
What did they
kill
want
him.
with the pixie?
What did they want with the
where,
pixie?
Where are they headed with it? Where's the
Why
group
was
What
the
going?
did they
pixie-
want? What do
why
they
was
want
the
with
pixie-
any fey creatures?
Why was the pixie off by the side instead of being like in a tent, away, hidden away? Like,
Also,
Oh, speaking
who
of
did they
tents.
piss off that happened to their camp?
So speaking of tents, and I'm gonna shift back into lyric and stretch. Speaking of tents, you guys, those tents were straight up abandoned.
I'm putting
all
the
the
pixie in the cart.
Barrels were super old. All of the barrels were super old. The tents did not have any cots or anything in them. Like, that camp was abandoned. I think they happened onto the camp.
Or else the whole thing was staged.
Either way, that could be found out if we asked him first and then killed him. I'm on board with killing him. I just want to ask some questions
Yeah,
first.
no,
we can't
Let's ask
kill
some
him.
we're
questions
killing
first.
him.
Gotta give him a chance to explain himself.
We can't just indiscriminately kill everybody we meet, guys.
Do you remember the last time we had a guy and we let him go?
Yeah,
Because I
the
do.
last time we
You
let a
remember
gang
the-
member
Oh,
go,
I
they
suggest
kidnapped
against
Talia.
letting him go ever.
And, guys, these red cloak guys have Toblin's family.
Do you
We're
remember
killing
this?
him.
Do you remember the second to last time we saved somebody and they ended up saving all ass?
Yeah, that is
Zasira?
true. I am. Yeah, that is true. And I'm gonna play with the ring on my hand. Yeah,
Not these
Yeah.
guys.
that's
They
true.
messed with my
Nice.
favorite Phandalin grandma.
That's also
Fuck these
true.
guys.
They harassed the grandmas in Phandalin.
That's right, Greta, right?
I'm
They
not
did.
saying.
That's right. That's right.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
not
we
saying
can't just
don't
these
kill
the
kill
same?
him.
him.
We
I'm
just
just
need to
saying
find
Why don't we at
information
least
first.
reserve the decision of killing or not until after we talk to him?
He's a prisoner of war, as far as I'm concerned at this point.
So he begins to slowly open
Oh,
his
boy.
eyes, and that's where we're going to end it tonight.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I would love for me to drop my disguise, take my head and my helmet off, and him just see an orc right in front of him.
You sadist.
I love
Yeah, well done, guys. Well done. That was really smart.
And I would just start
Really
speaking orcish in front of him, just saying, "You're a prisoner."
Oh, you
Or
guys have
like,
no
we
idea.
gotta help the pixie, but it's
Yeah.
magic, and I didn't want to engage in an actual fight tonight.
We do
Well,
need to find some
sorry,
place to
sorry. Lyric
do a
did
long
in
rest
fact want
turn.
to engage in an actual fucking fight tonight, but I was told it would get me killed, so I had to find my way out of it.
Oh yeah. So anyway.
Okay,
bye
what did you say,
stream.
Onk?
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
stream.
stream.
Bye, stream.